of God fantasies.
Welcome back, folks. Happy Wednesday. Happy hump day. Welcome back to the Deeper Issues Nerdcast, the place where we talk all the nerdy things every week until we are put below the ground or above the ground, depending on your preferential, method of burial. I would probably go above ground. I prefer a mausoleum, but I mean, my wife will make that decision. It's new comic book day again.
Just cremate me if we're going to be talking about that. Like, what?
And this is the Deeper Issues Nerdcast, the place where we strive to make your hump day your favorite day of the week. And we think deep thoughts about all the shallow things and about how I guess we're going to be buried. If this is your first time joining us, we're starting a little bit late today, but it's okay. We're getting a little bit progressively later until we just end up back at that 9:30 time slot. Maybe not. I don't know. Look, we're living life. I had to bathe children before I did this. If this is your first time joining us,
His kids.
my children. Thank you for the clarification on that. This isn't the only time we'll talk about bathing children on this episode.
Oh my God.
That's just the second weirdest thing you're going to hear tonight. We are the Deeper Issues Nerdcast. Each week, thank you, by the way. Thank you. Each week, we bring you a new #1 comic that you need no prior knowledge or insight and no nerdy background to be able to enjoy. We prefer to feature comics outside of the two most prominent publishers in the industry, Marvel and DC, because there's already so many talented creators that can help you with that. We'd much rather introduce you to what we call a creator-owned comic. Hopefully by the end of this podcast, you'll be like, hey, I love this book and or some of the other books they talked about. And then you'll confidently be able to walk into your local comic shop where you can discover new art, explore new worlds, and, read some great stories to take your mind off of the shit show that has been 2025, which I'm very thoroughly convinced that is just 2020 3 times inside of a trench coat, right? I stole that, by the way, from the thing.
I like it.
Yeah, it's true. Anyways, joining me, the proverbial nerdy roundtable here at the Deeper Issues Nerdcast, definitely overworked today, for sure underpaid, the best Diddy that you will meet, Olivia Liv Diddy.
Yeah, I like that one.
King.
Thank you, guys.
The right hand here at the Deeper Issues Nerdcast, photographer extraordinaire, overall swell guy, tie dye, photography, just come on, just so humble, like cut it out,
Stop.
You guys. Yes, he always humble, Mr. Ty. Do we have do you want me to just use your real name ever, or should we just make up a cool?
Is Ty not my real name?
Yeah, but Ty Dangerfield. I don't know.
Tyrannosaurus.
I like that.
Because I got little arms.
The smart person in the room, per usual, helping us produce and make sure we don't deliver as much information as we would if he wasn't here. I don't know where I'm going with this. Tommy Jeff in the building.
And Mel Brooks.
New angle in front of the.
Hey, that's high praise.
Yeah,
It's true.
He's very smart.
When I want to be.
He's the brains of the operation around here. Little Dracula Dead and Loving It happening behind you guys, though. I'm glad that I introduced y'all to this movie because y'all were not aware.
Hey, whoa. I was aware.
Yeah. Did he?
Don't ever disrespect me like that.
Okay. But I wasn't.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I don't think
sorry.
Ty was either. We
Yeah.
both kind of looked at it and were like, what the hell is this?
And
So
why?
you've never seen
Mel
Dracula
Brooks
Dead and
is in
Loving It?
this?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Leslie Nielsen. It's
Mel Brooks.
Mel Brooks, baby. Dracula.
Enough said.
Renfield. Okay. Today we're going to be reading from Dark Horse Comics from one Mr. James Tynion. And let me pull up all the information that I have so I can properly give it to you folks. So I can give it to you all the right way. From James Tynion and Dark Horse Comics, Steve Foxe of X-Men and All 8 Eyes. I'm sorry, Dark X-Men. Piotr Kowalski, who is quickly becoming one of my new favorite comic book artists. And I'm gonna Brad Simpson, I think, is on colors, and the letterer is a one Mr. Tom Napolitano. It's not Deep Roosters Nerdcast unless I mispronounce or fuck up somebody's name. I'm so sorry.
Napolitano.
Napolitano?
Napolitano.
Napolitano.
I
Yeah,
don't know.
Tom Napolitano. Holy shit, gabagool. We figured it out.
I gotta go.
I got my good.
Yeah. Nothing I'm going to do on this podcast is going to be worse than you turning on the news. So
Very true.
we can push the envelope. True. Anyways, they bring the Jersey level to life in this supernatural tale of horror that peels back unknown layers of history and reveals local monsters and universal terrors, as well as the first in a new series, True Weird Tales of Cryptid from James Tynion and Tiny Onion. Sorry, James Tynion and Tiny Onion. That's a little bit of a yeah. Everybody calls him James Tynion, but it's Tynion. Hence the name Tiny Onion is why he came up with the production company.
And what's the book called, Pablo?
The book is called Let This One Be a Devil. Okay. I don't know. That was a good, I mean, that was the sound effect for it.
Yeah,
Sure.
it's perfect.
It's perfect.
It is perfect. We will also be giving away something today after we discuss Let This One Be a Devil. We're going to be giving away this signed copy of Stray Dogs, signed by one Mr. We're like, take that, Oprah Winfrey, right?
That's
Yeah.
right.
We're giving shit away. This is a trade. If you have not read this, a little bit of Oliver and Company meets Memento from Tony Fleece and Trish Forstner. Amazing in this like animated Disney weird murdery mystery amazingness in a comic book from Image. And it's signed by Tony Fleece. Check out, we did a really cool little interview about Tony Fleece, and we also did a Feral episode, by the way. So
Number one.
Feral number 1. And we're going to revisit that. I feel like we're going to loop back around to
We
Feral
should.
at some point. We will just randomly give this away, I guess, to whoever's just in our comment section. Maybe we'll do like a trivia thing. Johnny California in the chat, Master Shakehead 61. Hello. Yeah, we'll figure out how to give this away. We're going to ruminate on it a little bit. But before we dive into the news and stuff and the haul and the comics and all that actual important stuff, we're going to go through a little segment that we call What Did We Learn This Week? That one works. We still need a segue for this.
That one works.
It worked for the devil, all right.
It worked. Yeah.
I thought it worked perfectly.
Thank
I
Yeah.
did
you.
too. I
Thank
did
you.
too.
Thank you.
Diddy, hello.
Hello.
How was your week? And what did we learn this week?
I actually did learn something.
Oh, you did?
Yes.
Hooray.
Well, I live near the wetlands, and there's always a lot of critters in my backyard.
Hmm.
And
Like a
I
devil.
like how you said that, like the wetlands. Like, yeah.
Yeah.
I guess so. That is
Huntington Beach is
HB. Yeah.
the wetlands. Just like plop a city on it.
There's wetlands.
Mm-hmm. But I have a lot of critters all around in the backyard. And my dad always told me growing up, don't give food to like stray cats because they'll keep coming back. They know that you're going to give them food, so they'll keep coming back. But I always thought that was just like cats, not critters. Like I thought, possums and raccoons and stuff like that. They know like this is a one-time thing.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
I keep giving food to this possum that's coming
my
in my
God.
backyard.
Oh, all right.
And he keeps coming back.
Yeah.
And so I keep doing it because it's really hard out there for possums, you guys. I don't know if you know this, but it's very hard out
It's
there. for
fucking
them.
hard out there for possums.
Possums are such great creatures too. They're
I
pretty
love them.
fragile.
They're okay.
I love them so much. And he's hungry.
They're funny how they eat too. They're like, they're weird little. mouth movers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He
Like
looks
how?
like, well, I thought he was dying the first time I fed him because they like,
Because
they
he's
put
playing
it in their
possum.
mouth. No,
All right.
because he puts it in his mouth and then he like
What'd you feed the possum?
cat food, which is fine. I looked it up
Which
and I gave him water
PETA?
and it was yeah. Anyway, he keeps coming back. He's my pet now. He won't let me touch him, but he
No,
is
yeah, he just
coming
wants the food.
every single night for his food, and he waits right in the spot where I gave him the food the first time. And so yeah, that I guess any animal you could feed them and they'll keep coming back.
Yeah, I mean, smart animals will keep coming back.
He's smart.
He's smart. He'll eventually let you touch him, I'm sure.
Please don't ever touch them.
Why not?
Don't ever touch them.
They don't.
They
It's a
don't
wild
carry
animal.
diseases.
They
It's a
don't-
wild. It doesn't matter. It's a wild animal. Don't touch them. Don't feed them. Stop feeding them.
Stop.
Look what
Shut
you've
up,
done.
Tommy
Look
Jeff.
what you've done.
Shut
Stay away from national parks, please.
up. I'm gonna pet that dog. So yeah, that's all I learned. Critters, making friends with the critters in my backyard.
Yeah, you're like some sort of wetland Snow White.
Sure.
To the possums.
The little trailer park Snow White. over here.
Huntington Beach Snow White. There you go. It's like
I don't live in
possums
a trailer park, but
and raccoons and
Yeah.
instead of like birds and stuff. Like
Yeah.
crows.
yeah, well, there's those too.
Yeah.
Lot
Crows
of-
are really smart.
Yep, they can talk.
They'll trade shit with you.
They'll bring you
can-
presents,
You
and
can
I
train
give
them to
and
get
I
money.
leave food out for crows too, every day,
Did you know that they develop?
and they eat it, but they don't bring me gifts or anything yet. They're not my friends yet.
They should bring you. Sometimes they trade you stuff.
Train them to retrieve dollar bills,
Dollar bills, y'all.
Yeah,
because then they'll go to the people outside of the food places and steal the money.
yeah. But the thing with crows too, if you feed them, they will come back at the same time that you fed them, and they will make a lot of noise. So I started feeding them early one day, and now they come to my window at like 8 in the morning, and they're like squawk at me until I feed them. I'm like,
Squawk.
fuck.
Oh,
So
Fernie
don't
knows
feed
you.
animals, I guess.
Yeah,
The
don't
wild
feed
animals.
Fernie.
So
Hello, Fernie.
Oh, hey, Fernie.
He says they don't carry diseases. Crows develop symbiotic relationships in the wild with lions, to where they like rat out hyenas and stuff.
Yeah.
Because they know they get all like the leftovers from the lions, and like the lions can leave their food. Just like they'll like abandon their food temporarily, and if the hyenas try to come in and sneak it, the crows are like, "Hey, lions!
Yeah,
this motherfucker's stealing our shit."
yeah,
Lions come in,
they
they're
don't
like,
care what happened
"Oh."
to snitches.
Yeah,
yeah.
Nah, I mean like crows, dude.
I mean,
Crows-
you gotta do what
crows-
you gotta do when you need to eat.
Yeah, friggin' law of the jungle, baby.
Yes.
No church in the wild.
Only the devil.
Only the murder.
Cool. That's a pretty good thing to learn.
Yeah,
Animals, we don't deserve them.
feed them.
Feed them.
Please stay away from national parks if you're gonna feed animals.
I've been to national parks.
Have you fed animals?
Yes.
Oh dear. Why?
I'm just a
They're gonna
rat.
get your food anyways, man.
Just a
They're
rat.
national park animals. That's why they hang around the national parks.
I know, but at
You
least
think
let
they're
them go to
getting
the
into, like,
picnic
the-
benches and like don't actively do it.
Why? What? Okay, why, Tommy Jeff? Please elaborate on.
Oh
why
well, you're not
should
supposed to
feed-
feed like those types of wild animals because then they'll become like dependent on it. or
So you're
whatever.
saying-
but like
Yes.
possums,
It sounds like yours is dependent on you.
whatever, only for a couple days, a week.
No Alka-Seltzer in animal parks, right?
What's that about?
Like birds, I think, right? Will explode.
Oh, maybe.
Like rice?
That one I don't know because I don't ever.
No, it's just it's hearsay.
I've never heard it.
That whatever the Alka-Seltzer or whatever.
I've never heard
if
that.
like a bird eats an Alka-Seltzer, it'll.
I've heard that about rice, which I don't know if
I
it's
don't know.
true.
I don't know if it's true either.
So I was in high
Mentos and Diet
school.
Coke.
I was in high school once upon a time, and there's these things called seagulls that go to the beach in Chicago. And one of my friends,
We have those here.
Tell me about these
Oh, we do?
seagulls.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
Oh, fascinating.
I've heard of them.
So we have these things called seagulls. They're like birds. And one of my friends was a complete and utter jagoff with what they did, but they
Don't tell me.
brought bread soaked with laxatives and littered it all over the beach. And
What
the
the
seagulls
hell?
ate them and literally just started spewing over everyone.
Yeah.
Absolutely disgusting. We stopped hanging out with them.
Yeah, he's a
But-
sociopath. I think.
Yeah.
No, that's
100%.
amazing. I like this person. Can we get him on the show?
No.
That's the most punk rock thing ever.
That is not punk rock. Actually, it's punk
Absolutely.
rock to love animals. That is so punk
It's
rock.
punk rock to make the animals shit all over the yuppies.
No, it's not.
But I'll be honest, I think it was like that moment that made me so staunchly against feeding any type of animal that's not a domesticated animal.
It all makes sense now.
Mhm.
Just-
Uh,
yeah,
What-
no.
Anyways, what did you guys learn?
That she likes to feed animals. So I learned that Diddy really likes to feed animals, possums specifically, and crows at 8 a.m.
Yeah, the crows do be wanting their food at 8 a.m. on the
Yeah.
dot.
I will say that there's this beautiful VHS collection behind us, and it spawned the question of when did VHS stop being made?
Oh yeah.
So I learned 2006 was the last time a VHS tape was made,
Look at that.
and I looked it up, but
On brand here. by the way.
there was the last movie was A History of Violence
Oh,
in 2006 was the last VHS, but the equipment for VHS stopped being made in 2016.
Yeah, that was. I guess that's.
but you can still buy it. They still sell it. No?
They sold VHS DVD combos. I think up until.
Oh,
What year did the 40-year-old virgin come out? Because I remember that was like a big thing of just like, well, VHS is a
Yeah.
antiquated technology, and that I remember that was like the first movie when they were talking about like VHS TV. I don't know why. That's,
August 11th, 2005.
oh,
was
yeah.
that's how long
40-year-old
that movie
version.
came.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
2
yeah, that's
decades
true.
ago.
Gotta
2
go.
decades
It came
ago.
out during Katrina, actually.
That's nuts.
Man, he'd be making the 60-year-old virgin today.
Well, he's not a virgin anymore.
No, I know, but
I don't think it was a virgin then.
I don't think. Well, the character.
But it's been a
the
movie.
the
character-
character was, yeah.
That is a pretty fun fact. I'd say History of Violence, Viggo Mortensen. Now we got to track down that VHS. I don't think I have it up there,
The last one ever made.
but I do have Rudy up there 2 times.
Yeah, and
The Evil Dead, but the
Evil
Evil
Dead
Deads are
2.
2 different kinds of The Evil Dead 2 different kinds of boxes. Or then I have, if not, then
oh,
I have,
that won't do.
then I have 3 copies of it. If those up there match. Anyways, Ty, what'd you learn?
I just want to know, why do I always have to follow up with something cool?
Yeah.
Cool.
Why
Oh,
is it me?
you're saying-
VHS
Let me go
match.
first.
Sorry.
No, it's fine.
I
I'm
mean,
just
we
messing.
should have you go first next time.
No,
Yeah.
no, I don't want to go first.
Well, next week you'll start it off.
Oh
Ty.
hell.
Yeah, because I hate
Now-
going
now-
first.
Now there's pressure.
I mean,
Yeah.
I was ready to go first, and then Pablo just went to you.
Tip.
Yeah.
All right.
Ladies first, right?
Ladies first.
Ty, what'd you learn?
Apparently, I learned how to flirt today.
Oh,
That's not what I was originally going to share, but that just happened.
send whoever that is that you matched
Listen.
with on that dating app a link to this stream right now, and be like, tune in live. I'm talking about you, actually.
He's going to be like, oh hell no, a podcast.
Yeah, right.
Get out. No, what I learned, I'm gonna ask TJ to pronounce that because I have really bad eyes. Because I'm
Not her name.
No,
Oh.
this is something else. What I actually learned. All right.
Marlene. I don't know.
Like the name
It's
of the
Charlene.
name of it.
Charlene.
It's like phonetically pronounced right there.
Oh,
Vanessa.
Chevalier.
Chevalier is Los
Chevrolet, a truck.
No,
Yeah.
no, no,
No, no,
French,
no. I'll
yes,
do
it is
that.
French, but
Moving on.
Chevalier.
Chevalier's is the oldest bookstore in Los Angeles, and it is hitting its 85th year this year.
Oh wow.
And I know this because this Sunday, I went because there were 3 bookstores in LA, and I think there's 2 bookstores in New York that were given exclusive Anora script books.
Oh,
And
wow.
it was in support of supporting a local bookstore. So I know one store was like, if you spend $30, we'll give you a book. This particular bookstore was giving it away with the purchase of a copy of a book. So I was really stoked. I'll collab with Deeper Issues Nerdcast on a reel. I was super stoked. I found a copy of Carmela finally on hardcover. And then they also have local artists do their own little zines. So there's a company that does 13 facts, and they'll pick a subject, and one was Nosferatu. So I thought that was very
Nice.
on brand. So I
Yes.
bought those 2 items and got my free copy of Anora.
Man.
It's a good time.
Your things are always cool.
That is cool.
What do you mean?
That's a pretty cool thing.
I mean, that's like a fact. I mean, like I don't know. I went to the concert, but that's not like what I learned.
You went to that Blink-182 concert.
I did.
Yeah,
I did. It was nice.
you'd posted about it.
I did. And I guess I learned I don't know that many Alkaline Trio songs that I thought I knew.
Oh yeah, they have a pretty extensive library
do.
of
Yeah.
music.
I just didn't listen to a whole lot of them as much as my brother did.
I will say this: I saw the footage. You weren't the only person. Like my timeline was flooded with people at the Blink-182 concert. Although I've seen them like 5 times, I still felt like that a little bit of FOMO. I'm like, damn, everybody's at this Blink-182 show
know.
right now.
We should have gone.
Yeah, we fucking
We should've.
losers. but
I was seeing it all over mine too. I was
yeah,
like,
it
"Damn."
was. I liked because everybody posted when they did miss you, and like the entire crowd at the same time went, "Where,
Where
are
are
you?"
you? That's so funny.
And I don't even think Tom finished. Like the crowd just sang the whole song, pretty much. It seemed like, right?
It's funny, like I've seen them a couple of times now, and Tom will usually start them off and just let the crowd kind of go
Yeah,
and just take it over.
That's
didn't-
fun.
Jumps back in.
That is one of my go-to karaoke songs.
Oh yeah.
I call it a Tom DeLong off.
Yeah. I just love the opportunity to do your best Tom DeLong to Tom DeLong.
That's what I strive.
Like, no, I'm saying like just in front of him. Like,
No, I
do you
mean,
think Tom DeLong like scours the crowd and is like that person?
that one?
That's the best person doing me.
Let's hope.
I know. Now I have a new goal.
I imagine Tom DeLong is like you, and then takes him backstage. Just like, I don't tell everybody this, but I want to let you know I was watching you do me tonight, and you nailed it. Better than
Wow,
anybody
that is
else.
the dream.
That is just so you know.
The
And,
real Tom DeLong off.
Do you want to come on tour with me in Angels and Airwaves? or something?
Yes.
Yeah, there you go.
I don't know.
Do you want to talk about aliens?
Do you wanna-
Yeah.
Wait, deeper cut. Let's just go. Boxcar Racer.
Do you want to? Oh my god, dude, that Boxcar Racer album.
Oh hell yeah.
When
dude.
that came out, because that album was like just basically like every song on that album was Adam's song.
Yeah.
it's like this is what I wanted. I
Right.
want.
Yeah.
Well, because there was Boxcar Racer, then there was Plus 44.
I liked Plus 44 too.
I
man.
did too.
I liked it all. I liked all the Blink stuff.
Me too.
Well, I think everyone flooded this concert, was trying to get these tickets because obviously Alkaline Trio was opening up for them, and you're actually going to hear Matt Skiba with Tom together on stage for the first time, because Tom's covered that specific album, but this is the first time together on stage.
That's cool.
Yeah, it was really cool.
Dang, that's cool. Blink 182. I mean, I'm not gonna dive, but I met Tom DeLong like
Nice.
a long time ago at Golden. He walked into Golden Apple Comics with like his son. He was just asking us about different comic books, and then
Oh yeah.
we're just like, oh, we're big Blink 182 fans. It's cool if we take like a picture or whatever. And he goes, yeah, you guys are fans, and I'm like, yeah. He's like, do you want tickets to the show? And I'm like,
What the hell,
like-
Pablo?
we're like, yeah.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah, it was super cool. And then we went, and then we got tickets to the show with like a little VIP backstage area and took a photo with him afterwards. I'll post them eventually. But yeah, that was a really cool,
I'm pissed.
like he was just really super, super nice.
Yeah. He ate at Cheesecake Factory one time.
Yeah.
And I walked by him and I went. He did not give me tickets. I think I scared him.
Yeah.
But did he give you
I-
cheesecake?
No, I was working at Cheesecake Factory and he was there.
Oh, got you.
And I walked back into the kitchen and he was like about to leave and no one told me he was there the whole time. I saw him, I would walk by and I went, what the hell? And I went back in the kitchen. I was like, Tom DeLong, are you insane? No one told me. Like I was so sad and mad.
I'm sorry. I said Tom DeLong. I meant Mark Hoppus.
Oh, that's
Oh
so
my
different.
God.
Oh, sorry. So it was not Tom DeLong.
Such a different
Mark
story.
Hoppus came into the shop with his son.
Oh, okay. Well,
What year was this?
still cool.
2013.
So were they?
14?
They were still together, right?
They were still together. Yeah, I mean, we went to see
Not
them
as
live
jealous.
at
Okay,
the
'cause Neighborhoods
Wiltern.
was out. Oh, okay. Well, because I didn't know. I forgot what year because when I was in college, they split up. It was Matt Skiba. It wasn't Tom.
I don't know if they had gotten back together. And then who else I think like LL Cool J came out on
What?
stage, and Blink 182 did a collab with that. They did a version of Mama Said Knock You Out with LL Cool. This sounds
What?
crazy, but it's true. I think it was like 2013, 2014. I'll have to find but Mark
Yeah.
Hoppus came in with his son in the Golden Apple, and he was super, super nice.
Okay, that's
and he was
cool.
like big fans. At the time I was working with my friend Jordan, who has a show called 2 Minutes Late Night. Play a little 2 Minutes Late Night. Now plays a character called Gorsinio Hall.
Oh,
And we went to that Blink 182 concert together.
Nice.
sick.
Took pictures with Mark Hoppus. What did I learn?
Yeah,
this
what did you
week?
learn?
I learned, oh, you know what? I learned
Someone
about
didn't learn something.
a little loop back around when we were talking about when we did the American Psycho episode, which is a great episode. You guys should go back and watch that. It was like 2 episodes ago. We were talking about the Barnes and Noble opening stores.
Oh yeah.
And I actually posted this in our note. Barnes and Noble is actually adding 60 plus stores in 2025. And the reason why Barnes and Noble's You guys ready?
Yes.
Book talk.
Book talk. Yeah.
Wait, what is that?
Fucking TikTok.
Oh,
You've never heard of book talk?
no, I don't.
You're not on the spicy side of book talk?
Listen,
Let's talk about it. You're welcome.
I don't even use TikTok.
yeah. TikTok
the
helps
spicy books.
Oh,
revitalize interest within Barnes and Nobles and book talks and going into, and then even like increasing sales of like older famous book titles. And yeah, it's like the
Yeah.
craziest thing ever.
really
That's so cool.
That's really cool.
So, you know, some good things come from TikTok, I guess. I don't know if that deserved an air horn.
Now you're gonna do womp womp.
I don't
I-
know.
Yeah, cool.
That's really cool though.
Cool. Yeah, that is cool.
That is
right?
really exciting. I would love to see more bookstores open up around this country.
Look-
I think that's such an incredible thing.
It was,
Mhm.
I'll tell you, I hadn't been into a Barnes and Nobles in a hot minute. And walking into that Barnes and Noble when I had to go find that what's cesarean? No, cesarean, not a
Sumerian.
C-section?
I
Sumerian.
need cesarean.
The Sumerian book of American Psycho, which is amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was such a great experience. They have Blu-rays, they have vinyl records,
They have their own exclusive Funkos and vinyls.
their
Yeah.
own
Mhm.
exclusive Funkos and vinyls, a just wide variety of all sorts of small press publishers and stuff as well within like original graphic novels. So hell yeah, Barnes and Noble. As I mentioned before. Cool. Yeah. This is stuff. We are not journalists, but we keep our ears to the nerdy streets. Sometimes read articles, sometimes read headlines, most of the times just actually, you know what? I say most of the time just the headlines, but I
It's all the
did
time.
notice that actually a lot of our news, and you'll see from the screen grabs, come from social media feeds. A couple of
Mhm.
thumb
Yeah.
stoppers out there. Yeah, this is news and stuff. Where do we start? Where do we start, folks?
What do you got?
Twist Metal.
Okay, cool.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay. So Twisted Metal director is going to be, oh man, I have everything pulled up. I swear I'm a lot more organized than this.
We're professionals.
We are professionals. Street Fighter finds director in Katao Sakurai. Legendary and Capcom are co-developing the adaptation of popular video game franchise Street Fighter. And is Katao? Is it Kitao? Am I saying that right?
I need to see it. I can't see
Thanks
it.
for the confirmation.
Kitao,
It's taken into the
Kitao,
streets. The
Kitao.
filmmaker, perhaps best known for writing and directing, and executive producer, The Eric Andre Show, has been tapped to direct Street Fighter, Legendary Entertainment's feature adaptation of the classic video game from Capcom. Very crazy to think about. I don't know how anything is going to beat this movie. All right, all right. This wonderful masterpiece that came out in the 1900s of 94.
Did you just say 1900s?
Yeah, absolutely, man. 1900s. 1994
It's
gave
true.
us the movie that cocaine gave us, apparently, because if anything, I'm not. You think I'm joking? But
Don't.
if you if you do a little deep dive into the 1994 Street Fighter film, you'll find a lot of stories about the Aquinciocha, aka the White Devil.
Cocaine.
And
It's like
specific-
SNL.
specific-
70s.
Yeah. I think specifically Jean-Claude Van Damme and the Aquinciocha,
Yeah.
aka the White Devil, aka cocaine. What were you gonna say, Ty? Sorry.
No, I was just gonna give you that.
Cocaine.
I
Sorry.
was just
okay.
gonna give you that confirmation finally.
Oh, yeah.
Kitao Sakurai.
There we go. See, Kitao Sakurai is going to be helming this new Street Fighter film, and I'm sure it'll be awesome, but it's not going to be that
No.
insane.
Well, what is their cocaine budget?
What? That's what I'm wondering too.
It's
What-
about 80% of the budget.
yeah,
It should be good.
Yeah. Who is?
It might not be
Who
enough.
do you think they're
but
gonna get?
Yeah.
Who's
I
gonna-
mean,
like who's gonna act?
first is a good coke dealer is what they're going to get.
They gotta get that first.
Yeah,
Ultra right? White?
that's the first person that needs to be. I don't know, man. I mean, I don't know. I hope it's not some random weird big Hollywood but Ryan Gosling as Guile, like that would kind of piss me off. I'm not gonna lie, but
Yeah.
I don't know. Why? What do you? Any fantasy casting on your end?
No, I just I don't know.
I
I think it'd be funny. I think it would be funny if they were just like, you know what? Let's just make this easy. Let's get the cast of Mortal Kombat, the new one, just throw them into this movie.
Yeah.
Because what else are they doing? Not in a mean way. Like I just genuinely have not seen them in anything else, so thought that would be cool.
dude,
Yeah.
I just Raul Julia as M. Bison was the sassiest bitch.
Yes.
Like he
Raul
was.
Julia was a sassy little bitch.
Holy smokes. There's that scene where like he's got Chun-Li as a prisoner and she's basically like unloading this story about like Bison killed like her father or was driven out by like villagers and pitchforks. And I had to pull it up here because it's like he kind of like chuckles because he's like, I don't remember any of it. And she's like, you don't remember this day that the people in my village like drove you out? And he goes, for you, the day Bison graced your village was the most important day of your life. But for me, it was a Tuesday. And just it was just like mic drop. I don't know. It was his delivery. I obviously don't do it any justice, but Raul Julia's delivery and just like everything he kind of friggin' did. I think he took on the role because his kids were fans of the franchise.
Oh.
Mhm.
It was like one of those things, but he kind of knew nothing about Street Fighter, but his performance as M. Bison was amazing.
That's
So
cool.
hopefully the Julia estate gives them rights to like, I don't know, AI or deep fake Raul Julia just to reprise his role as M. Bison.
Right.
Because I can't think of anybody else. I'm sure. I don't know. I'm sure there's a lot of pretty interesting people that can play that.
Pedro Pascal.
No, no.
Honestly, I'd watch it.
We all would.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I'm not
I'd
mad at
watch
it.
it.
I'm not. Fuck. Pedro Pascal
He
just in
is-
everything.
He does like
good.
sassiness, just like
He is
he
sassy.
does that sassy.
Yeah. I don't know. Who could. Yeah, Pedro Pascal.
I'm
Damn.
telling you,
Now that's all I
sass.
can think of.
Yeah.
That's got to be it.
Everybody
Yeah.
else gets casted. It's ruined if it's not him.
Yeah.
I'm like thinking of his SNL characters, not even like him as an actor, just all his SNL
Is this
characters.
SNL characters?
Uh,
Him playing Ronaldo? And
Yeah, yes.
It's like, hey, Matt.
or like the like Latin mom was like, my son is not depressed.
Yeah.
He just likes the dark.
Wait, what was the skit where they were like in the hospital and he was like talking weird?
I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh, my God.
Why I talk like that?
Yeah. He was good on
He was
SNL.
good.
Pedro Pascal is just gold.
Yeah.
I'll allow it. That's
like,
the only
"What are you
person
talking
that can
about?"
replace Raul Julia. Then.
Yeah.
Nicolas Cage.
No, as Bison,
No, I just want him in the movie somewhere.
he'd have to be Guile. Then there we go. I don't know. Zangief.
They should hire us to do the casting for sure.
We are for hire.
100%.
Yeah, we're for hire on that one.
TJ is gonna be Ken.
Nicholas K. Or TJ, you'd be a good Ken. Or
I'll submit my audition tape for it.
There you
Yeah.
go.
Nicholas Cage as Blanca.
I'm
Oh.
down.
You'd be down for that.
Down. Please.
Yeah, make it happen. Do it, you cowards.
Do it.
Yeah, we'll see what comes of that. But man, we should do like some sort of like episode just on that Street Fighter 19.
Yeah.
We should. Well, of VHS. Do you have it on VHS?
Absolutely. We played it.
But how many
Wait,
copies do you have?
Just one.
All right.
Oh,
Boo.
Boo, boo,
only
boo.
one copy? Are you even a fan?
Yeah.
I am. I'm a fan.
Dang.
Not even one
Um,
copy, you aren't.
Let's add to the rest of the depressing news to come out of 2024 here.
Ah.
Let's get the sad awfulness here out of the way. No, sorry, I don't know. I'm just trivializing people losing their jobs. Sorry about that. Marvel Rivals layoffs baffle everyone after the game is a massive hit. This is actually insane. This is from I got this from Screen Thrill, but I'm gonna quote from Forbes here. Basically, let's see. NetEase had laid off a number of people working on Marvel Rivals, in fact, closing the entire U.S. support division. A few social media posts, especially one spread by the director Thaddeus Sasser, spread like wildfire and launched fans and devs into a frenzy about how awful the industry could be if a massive success like Marvel Rivals was still leading to layoffs. Here's Sasser, who also seemed baffled. So he had posted on his social media and subquoting here, "This is such a weird industry. My stellar, talented team just helped deliver an incredibly successful new franchise in Marvel Rivals for NetEase Games, and we were just laid off." He goes on to prompt fellow fired employee Gary McGee, and it appears he will begin advocating for his other team members, specifically in short order. Basically, just kind of advocating for the entire team that did get laid off by, I guess, NetEase. Fuck you, NetEase. Like, how shitty is that? And I don't understand the world
No,
that
that's
we are in.
crazy.
Because this game, I've heard nothing but amazing things, and they just kind of launched a patch and expansion pack for
Yeah.
it. And
Yeah, the fantastic
And
thing
then
just got announced.
Yeah.
yeah. And you're still laying off your employees like that. Artists that work really hard, tirelessly to create something
Yeah.
that is a commercial success, and they, I guess, still have no job security. I don't
Yep. Burn it down. Start over.
I don't fucking understand.
Asteroid's coming. It's fine.
Asteroid. I hope not. I like to dream of a better future where big fucking companies. I mean, look, Marvel should step in. Disney should step in. Somebody should be like, hey, like, I'm hoping all these people got at least a decent, like, severance package or something that would hold them over for a few months until they could land back on their feet at the very least. But I don't understand how you could have something so successful and be such a reputable company, or just like well-known companies,
Right.
like Disney and Marvel,
Mhm.
because that's who we're going to look at. It can be NetEase, sure, laying these people off, but there's a little bit on you, Disney, Marvel, to kind of come back and be like, oh,
We'll hire you for our animation team. 'cause-
our bad. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Hopefully something opens up for all those people. I do think it is insanely shitty. And the tech world right now, it's fucking bonkers. Clearly.
Damn.
Yeah, it is sad.
That
too,
is sad.
because Marvel Rivals kind of, I don't want to say like, I know it's a lot of it's like collectors already, but it did introduce. I think going to different comic book stores, we see an increase of people interested in like the Marvel Rivals covers,
Yeah.
or comics about who Jeff the Shark is. Like Jeff the
Oh
Shark.
yeah, he's
Yeah.
in the game, right?
He's in the game, and he started off as a character that was only in the Marvel Unlimited, like the digital, if you had a subscription, and it was like a little short thing they would make. People fell in love with the character. They started making his own comic. I mean, obviously he appeared in the Gwenpool comic, but Marvel Rivals like gave him new life to like a whole new generation. Like there are kids going to comic book stores asking for Jeff the Shark comics, and I think that's great. It's an all ages comic for kids.
And
Mhm.
the game it's a Steam game, right? Isn't it like a iPhone game and stuff too? Like
It is Steam,
mobile?
and it's also console.
okay, yeah, and it's like Fortnite,
Multi-platform. Yeah.
yeah,
No, it's like
PvP,
Overwatch.
Sure.
Yeah, like an arena battle royale type of game. I had to learn all this.
Yeah, that's really crappy. I'm
Mhm.
not gonna play this game. I wasn't gonna play the game either way ahead of time, but I'm definitely not playing it now.
Yeah.
I mean, it's true. I mean, and I don't think people should be vocal. I think about things like
Yeah.
this.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah, it's crazy because you have 200,000 people playing that game at any given moment, according to Steam
What?
alone. You have 200,000 people playing at like any given moment, and when the company put out their statement, that was the amount of people playing in that moment. And it's mind blowing because what they're like you said, there's no protection,
Mhm.
like no amount of success, no amount of like money that you're raking in can support your team.
Mhm.
Makes no sense.
And they're making money too, because
Mm-hmm.
you have to pay for
Yeah,
the
they're
skins.
making money.
You got it's like any video. It's like Fortnite,
Oh,
any
yeah.
video game. You got to pay for the skins. You got to pay for whatever power-
Microtransactions.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And that's what I think they did that on purpose. The whole like, oh hey, by the way, here's season 2 of Fantastic Four. By the way, we also laid off 200. We laid off our employees, but hey,
Right.
enjoy the thing. Enjoy Fantastic Four.
Yeah, there is a statement from the company. It says, we recently made the difficult decision to adjust Marvel Rivals development team structure for organizational reasons and to optimize development efficiency for the game. This resulted in a reduction of the design team based in Seattle. That's part of our larger global design function in support of Marvel Rivals. We appreciate the hard work and dedication of those affected, and we'll be treating them confidently and respectfully with recognition for their individual contributions. Thanks.
What blows my mind is like you go through and you have this new success, and they develop from the wider global design team that has an emphasis on this game. But like, what about the wider global design team that is working on not as profitable or not as big of titles? Why would you get rid of the biggest titles?
Mhm. Probably because they're making too much money and they have to pay those people too much money. So they're like, we got to get rid of these people.
Yeah.
Still doesn't make sense to me.
Fuck NetEase and the horse they rode in on, unless you're going to sponsor us.
Then we'll talk. If sponsored, we talk positively about capitalism.
Yeah.
But until then, fuck off.
Yeah, absolutely.
You want this episode deleted? Pay for it.
You raised my tax bracket,
Hey, it's
sir.
2025. We do that now.
We do that
Yeah.
now.
That is what we do. A movie came out this week.
Oh,
Sure did.
one movie.
Did you watch it? Did you? I didn't. Watch
I
it.
didn't see it. I haven't seen it. Yet.
Captain America: Brave New World makes
Oh, yo.
192 million
You
on
saw it.
opening weekend.
I
Tommy
saw it
Jeff
on
of all
Monday
people.
night.
I saw it too.
Oh yeah, of all people, like
Yeah,
y'all didn't
you
see
know.
it,
Well, we'll get there. We'll talk
Yeah.
about it.
and then I'll geek out with it.
We'll wait. We'll wait
Okay.
2 weeks.
Yeah.
I think
Because
it was the cheapest movie ticket I ever had too. I paid $13.
there you go.
What was it, like a Tuesday?
It was a Monday.
Oh, okay.
President's Day.
Either
Oh.
way, it was still the cheapest movie ticket I think I've bought.
Well, yeah,
in,
because
a
like
decade.
Tuesdays, I think they have deals at like
Yeah.
AMC and stuff. I know.
Yeah, I went to I did the drive-in.
Ooh.
Oh,
Who were
What
you
year
making out
is
with
it?
in your car?
Oh, you know, with the center console, totally not like us.
Yeah, center console
What
really fucked
drive-in?
that up, didn't
Dude,
they?
they really do.
Yeah.
Paramount.
where's that?
Paramount.
What?
So the Paramount in Paramount,
Say what now?
California.
Oh, I don't know where that's at. I don't know where I'm at
It's like
right
the movie
now.
studio?
Yeah, it's Paramount.
This
Like,
is
I was at
underground
Paramount.
I didn't know Paramount was a place.
Yeah, Paramount's a place.
Where they have a drive-in
Yeah, they got drive-in.
What the
where
hell?
you can't make out with anybody because of your center console.
Center consoles are a
Not
real
with that
thing, man.
attitude, all right?
Center
Yeah,
consoles on old
exactly.
Gonna work
Look,
real
there
hard.
was a
There's a
reason
will, there's a
why,
way.
There was a reason why they had a bench seat in the front of their car in the 60s and 70s. There was a reason for the bench seat, and there's a reason drive-throughs were so or drive-in theaters were so popular back then.
Very true. Paramount, California.
Yes, Paramount, California. Unless I
There's a
have
drive-in there, now we
completely
know.
been like transported to a different universe.
That's what I think it
Uh,
happened because
Yeah.
Paramount, California is a real place to my understanding, and there is a Paramount drive-in theater.
you guys know about this.
I do now, and I'm gonna go there.
I know Paramount's a play.
Did you?
I didn't know there was a movie.
Isn't this where Paramount is like
Yeah,
headquartered out of?
yeah,
Like
yes,
Yes.
Paramount Pictures.
Paramount, yeah,
Yeah.
Paramount
There's-
Pictures is in Paramount, California.
Well, what it
I'm
was.
from a
They're in-
different
they're on
timeline. I told you
Melrose
guys.
now.
Just
I don't
like
know.
just like Century City is where 20th Century was
Yeah.
founded,
Yeah.
and still is. The Fox lot is still in Century City,
I
still
knew
has the
about Century
building.
City. I just didn't know
Yeah.
about Paramount.
The building from Die Hard's still in there.
California.
Wow.
All the wild things. Who would
Yeah.
have thought?
Uh,
Studios owned
movies.
cities back in the
Movie
day.
magic.
But Brave New World made 192 million on opening weekend.
Yeah.
I'm proud to say I
Words.
contributed $13 to that.
Wow.
However much of that $13 goes to the movie.
That's awesome. You guys like it? What's
I'm a
up?
little jealous. I paid more.
Apparently,
Oh, you saw
Yeah.
it?
I went to 40X. Yeah. So that
oh,
was
okay. Well, then you
stupid
pay for
expensive. Yeah.
premium format.
That's different, dude.
Yeah,
I
What's
saw-
40X?
It's 40.
Is this a place in California?
Oh, dude, the seat goes
Irvine,
It's like Universal.
Irvine? Where's that?
Irvine, California.
Irvine, California. You don't know this?
There's actually a 40X theater in Huntington Beach or Long Beach.
Oh yeah, there is.
I didn't know that.
Two very
It's a
different
Regal,
places.
Two
right?
different places. Huh?
Is it a Regal?
Honey-
Yeah.
Huntington
Regal
and
owns 40X.
Long Beach,
Yeah,
very
Re-
different.
Both places or just what do you mean?
We no, like Regal theaters have the 40X and 2DX
Oh, okay.
experiences.
In the wetlands where you live.
Yeah.
But back to Diddy's question. What
Cinemark.
is 4DX? Because I don't know either.
So
Oh, it like shakes the seats.
so imagine going on like the
Honey, I
Univers-
Shrunk the Kids at Disneyland.
kind of like Universal
Captain EO.
Studios. Universal Studios, more like
Yeah, kind of Captain EO.
Yeah, I kind of
Yeah.
like Captain EO, but in the sense, like the thing actually like moves, not
Yeah.
like like Captain EO and Bug's Life, like
Yeah.
things moved, but this is like
Yeah, the bugs
rotating
crawl
you.
under your butt.
Do you
Yeah.
remember in Honey, I Shrunk the Audience where the dog sneezes and you get
Yes.
wet?
Yes.
Yeah, just like that.
I
That's you.
I saw Spider-Man No Way Home in 4DX.
Oh, nice.
Mhm.
And like there's like the scenes where there's like the fight scenes, like
Swinging.
it's like it's punching you in the back.
Yeah.
Like, while people are punching.
it
I'm like,
in-
why is this part of the
Yeah.
experience?
You gotta experience the
It's like
fight.
It was like a very rough massage chair where I'm just like, this is an uncomfortable massage chair. I guess it's getting the knots out.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, yeah, like it's not a spoiler. Like in the trailer where he's cutting things with his wings, like there was a sharp little line across my back. I was like, what?
Oh
No way.
I'm assuming probably Eric Kennedy.
Yeah, and like in the trailer, you know how there's like dog fights? Like it was like soaring over California to the extreme.
I wonder who's in charge of like
Synchronizing all this.
synchronizing the
Yeah.
effects. Like, yeah, when the wing comes out, I want them to feel like they got sliced right across
Yeah.
the ass. Or just
I'm here for it.
yeah, just when,
That's wild.
yeah, when
Like
he-
some guy just going, now.
yeah, and
now.
slice on the
And then
ass.
he's like, yes.
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 Harder.
he's just like Steve Jobsing the fucking people, just like berating. He's like, no, I said
Yeah.
I
I want this chair to shake like this.
Yeah. counterclockwise, on the
Counterclockwise.
lower lumbar. Something I don't know. But yeah, apparently a lot was riding on this film, and shout out to Anthony Mackie because New Orleans' own Anthony Mackie.
Mhm.
Woo. A lot of good things happen for people from New Orleans this year. Ricky Saints
Mhm.
debuted on NXT. Anthony Mackie had this really great opening weekend. Deeper Issues Nerdcast is kicking ass. You know,
Yeah.
I don't know. Stuff's
Yeah.
happening around here. Air horns.
Air horn.
We fixed our air horn effects. Yeah, congratulations. I was also reading there's like another statistic about Anthony Mackie. Brave New World exceeds expectations with $88 million domestic, $180 million global opening. Mackie's films have grossed $4.5 billion worldwide, surpassing Arnold Schwarzenegger's total. I'm assuming too. I mean, but when that, I guess,
So weird
with
when they make up
inflation and
a
stuff.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's so funny to me when they make a statistic like that, like more than Arnold Schwarzenegger. It's like what?
Like you had that on deck. Like
Yeah.
you knew how
There you
much
go.
Arnold made.
Fuck you, Arnold. All
Yeah.
right, Anthony Mackie done kicked your ass.
Yeah.
You know, some like guys like, oh, today's the day.
I
Today's
do
the
Finally
day.
posted.
Arnold Schwarzenegger just woke up like, what the hell?
Yeah.
What the
Why
hell?
not?
Why am
Why
I
am I in
catching
the news?
strays? Yeah. I do like this caption too, by the way, from Screenfield. That's like Captain America: Brave New World scores the biggest opening of 2025 to date. And I remember,
February.
yeah, it's February. I look, biggest opening to date,
I mean,
baby.
what was your competition?
Yeah, I don't know. What else has come out? What came out in January?
That's what I'm
Anything?
saying. I don't know.
Bupkis. Nothing's come out.
Oh,
Guys,
The
I've
grades on
They're talking about the
Bupkis.
Pete Davidson show. I'm like, did that come out? The one with Joe
Oh
Pesci?
no, I was just saying nothing's come out. Right? What's come
not
out?
that
I don't know. Let me do my
Yeah,
job.
Tommy Jeff?
Let me do my job.
I cannot translate what Gambit was saying in the Deadpool movie. Sorry. He was saying a bunch of bullshit. I can
Yeah.
talk about, so I have to go back and kind of listen to him, but he was throwing
Inappropriate stuff.
not inappropriate stuff. He was saying some ridiculous, like, regular phrases. I
Because he
think-
really wanted to play Gambit, but he didn't want to do that silly.
Wait, I don't think. Okay, this isn't giving me like an actual list because How to Train Your Dragon hasn't come out yet.
well, I mean, Superman's coming out this year. Fantastic Four.
Oh, it's just is it
No,
just
Oh.
all
yeah.
movies?
So
that-
because like what? I'll come back.
Have you watched How to Train Your Dragon yet?
the
Like-
trailer.
No, like the cartoons.
No,
what?
I've not. No.
Oh,
I
but
know
I'm not
you
Pablo,
haven't, but
yeah.
yeah, you're not Pablo. Pablo's still no.
No,
Wow.
oh. Watch it with
I
the kids.
I will. I'll get there.
It's good.
It's so
It's
good.
so good. I think I'll say it. I love Shrek, but I think this is DreamWorks' best trilogy.
I 100% agree.
Oh,
Because
trilogy.
Shrek is kind of
Trilogy,
like
Trilogy.
Shrek
Shrek-
has like 5 movies.
yeah, but also Shrek just kept going just because it was like so popular, you
Right.
know. But this is actually like a story and like
Yeah,
it was like meant to be like
and it
3
ended
movies.
beautifully.
It was perfect.
Chef's kiss. So good.
Uh,
You'll cry.
Yeah.
AMC Stubbs A-list hikes their monthly fee, but increases to more visits per week. Ty, you are aren't you an A-lister?
I am an A-lister.
Yeah, AMC.
I don't know why I like got all proud. I was like,
Yeah,
I am.
actually, I'm really
Actually, I am.
Well, I'm a VIP.
What's a
at
A-lister?
Woody's.
Oh, it's like the movie.
Yeah, you are.
Just FYI, Woody's in Orange. I'm a VIP there. No big deal.
It's like their. It's like
Their movie pass.
Yeah,
It's
so
totally.
when Movie Pass failed, AMC and Regal jumped in. And
I
made their
think I
own.
single-handedly put Movie Pass out of business.
Nice.
I went to a movie a day, sometimes 2 a day. Okay.
People would borrow your movie passes and stuff like that.
Oh,
no,
not mine, because I was using it
yeah.
like a lot.
I remember I'd get like an old coworker to be like, "Hey, you're gonna use your movie pass today? Can I borrow it to like?" take
Well,
my
at first there
girlfriend?"
was no limit to even how many movies you could see in a day.
Well, Movie Pass was not unsuccessful. I'm going to say this because Movie Pass, their original business model was to harvest all of your information, which they did. And
Congratulations, have it. I'm gonna go see the movies.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. They harvested info based on like like gender and like age group and all a bunch of different things.
I saw Call Me by Your Name like 4 times in theaters, and then I got a lot of ads about stuff.
Stuff.
But yeah, I think the previous
Trying to sell me peaches.
because it was $10 Movie Pass.
It was
That's fucking
amazing.
crazy.
A month.
AMC Stubbs is $27.99 a month.
But your
Now
tickets roll over though, right? So if you don't use it, you can use it later.
you go 4 times a
You
week.
get 4 times a week,
Oh.
and the reason why I went with
Not bad.
AMC.
Who does that? Is there even enough movies
That's
to go
what
see?
I'm saying. I'm not going to do that. I barely do 1 a week.
Unless
And
you
I
want to see
should.
Captain America: Brave New World a few times.
I got to take my dad because he was sick, so I got to go see it again. But
Should I get an AMC pass?
it's cool, and they need sponsors for
Should
it.
AMC sponsor
should
us?
I get AMC sponsor
sponsors
us?
before I continue to praise them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is really the question.
We're very neutral on this AMC A-list thing.
I
right
might go to
now.
Regal.
Yeah, but Regal, they haven't updated any of their seats.
I'm a Cinemark
No.
guy personally.
Cinemark.
Cinemark's nice.
Okay.
Cinemark has a thing too.
Yeah, sure.
I'm sure. Yeah. Well,
Also, that's the closest theater to my house. So.
There's one right here, close one in my house too.
yeah.
It's the most reasonably priced too, and it's still nice.
It's still nice, and I think the food's good. I mean, so I went to Regal, and like, not to put them down if you want to sponsor us. Food I think was just a little more expensive, and like what my biggest.
How do you
thing-
mean food?
Like
Like their hot
popcorn.
dogs? Oh, okay.
But like, this is what pissed me off. And when I went to Regal, and this happened twice. When you get like a popcorn, you want to like share it with someone. You get like the little fold out cardboard box. Regal twice, the one in Brea and the one in Irvine, were like, "Oh, sorry, we have this little nacho cover we can give you."
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like, "What am I
What?
supposed to?"
Also, they don't
do
put the
it-
butter on for you. You have to go put it on yourself, and then it doesn't get on all the popcorn.
Yeah, it's weird because AMC you could put on the butter, but at least I can taste their butter. Like I couldn't taste. I felt like I was eating grease. So maybe that was just the Irvine.
Regal's burnt.
Yeah, I don't know.
How dare you call yourself the Regal? And
The Regal.
Yeah.
All right.
And their
not
seats are
deliver.
not good. They're like, they're not updated.
Yeah.
I think they have a bunch of. They have the most.
And no bar.
Oh, the Irvine
yeah.
one did.
Oh,
They had 2
okay.
bars.
Two?
I got a beer.
There's a
that
P.F.
was-
Chang's at the Irvine Spectrum right there across
Yeah.
from that Regal. I could some sake.
And a Mobby burger and a pepper
Yeah.
lunch. I mean, look, it's a nice theater.
Tommy, Jeff.
Why is he going to do that?
I get to
I guess
I will say with AMC, it's any movie. So like it's worth it if you go see like what is it, Dolby movie? Because a
yeah, that's
Dolby
what I
movie
say.
theater.
Even their
Mm.
premium formatting, they give you
Yeah.
that.
Oh,
so
that's cool.
Dolby is like $24, but
Right.
I get it. I can go to like 4 Dolby. I guess now 4 Dolby movies a week and make my money worth.
Let's go to the movies.
Let's go.
Should
And
I
you
go
can
to the
invite
movies?
people that have AMC passes.
Oh, yo,
Yeah.
invite me.
What's
Maybe I'll
crazy
see
is
more movies.
yeah,
Do I have to
Yay.
pay for it?
yeah. You got to get your own pass.
Oh no.
All right. Well,
You wanna spend your money on my pass?
I mean, I'm
I think that
unemployed,
works for
so
fun employed.
I'm fun employed.
I'm surprised I am
The craziest part about
AMC,
this
you wanna pay
price
for my
hike.
pass?
The craziest part about the price hike is that in New York and California, it's going up to $27.99. I hate
Yeah,
just
that's-
$28. And in other states, it can go anywhere from $20 to $26.
Oh.
Wait,
Yeah,
so
some
if I use my Chicago address,
Yeah,
can I use it in California?
I think
Like
you could-
exclusively?
Mm.
Because it's based off your billing address.
Is it?
Yeah,
I don't.
no? Wouldn't it
Probably.
be? How would they like? How do you get the different pricing then?
I don't know.
If it's not off billing address,
I'm all about working that system. Though.
Yeah.
I'm all about.
I have I still have my address in Chicago.
There
How
you go.
dare you
Try it
increase
out.
the
Yeah.
price of my?
Try it out.
I don't know.
Seriously.
Or 20
that's-
bucks.
that's
I mean,
awesome.
20
Yeah.
bucks is 20
$20 bucks. 20
Yeah.
bucks.
20
But
bucks
then I
is
can go
20
see
bucks.
5 movies and it's
Four.
$4.
Damn.
Math is not my strong suit.
I was like, no, you get. No, I'm saying you get 4 movies
A week.
a week.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
I just want to go like 4 times a month at most.
Oh,
And I
okay.
probably wouldn't even do that. I'd probably not even.
That's what I'm saying. They're getting their money. They're making their money off of that.
I don't even see a movie a week, and I should because I gotta make more of this damn pass now.
Yeah.
Yeah, expensive. Creature Commanders is getting season 2. Season 2 gets fast track at DC Studios. This is coming from IGN.com. According to Creature Commanders showrunner Dean Laurie, the creative team is actively working on breaking the season, teasing the studio fast-tracked new episodes. I'm going to assume that the first round of it was successful. Which was have you seen Creature Commandos, did he?
No, not yet.
So
Come
good.
on.
I know. Oh, I know.
Tommy Jeff? No, Tommy Jeff, you don't watch TV.
No.
It's
I don't even know what this is.
what's cool. It's basically like James Gunn's Suicide Squad with monsters because it's
Mhm.
James Gunn. He wrote all
we
the
did
episodes.
talk about this.
It's really
Yeah.
good.
You've been trying to get me and Diddy to watch this for a minute.
It's so good. I
Mhm.
don't always recommend like animated stuff to everybody, but yeah, Creature Commandos was really, really good. And I think the actors that are voicing are all gonna also do the live action
Oh, cool.
Because
versions
I like
of
that.
themselves.
Because they posted that the person that voices the bride's gonna be in the Amanda Waller show.
Oh, okay, right on.
She's gonna reprise her role as live action. As the
Oh.
bride.
Cool.
And the other thing is there is like rumblings that the way this kind of ends will have kind of effects on when you are thrown into the new Superman movie.
Oh.
Because the new Superman movie apparently there's no like we're not going to give you origins again. We're just going to throw you into this already built world.
Thank God.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just
thank
throw
God.
me into the world.
Yeah.
I like
if
that.
I have to watch also Superman, but also Batman, if I have to watch his parents die one more
Yeah,
time,
no more
know what I mean?
pearls
Come
falling
on.
on the ground.
just throw
Uh,
me in.
Just throw me into the
I
Batman.
know the story.
Yeah, exactly. So I think allegedly there may be some implications of what happens from this into what's going to happen.
That's
within
cool.
the
I need to
Superman.
watch it. I know.
It's so good. Watch it. It's on
I-
HBO Max
I
now.
will.
That's all the news for news and stuff. Look at that. I don't know.
I don't know what
It's cleaning my hands of it. Cleaning our hands. Reminder: we will be giving away this Tony Fleece comic at the end of the show here.
People are in the chat.
Yeah.
What are they up to?
If you, well, like I said, we haven't decided if we should. Maybe we'll ask a question about the show. See if you guys are paying attention.
Oh.
Shit.
What did
Yeah.
Tommy Jeff learn this week?
Something.
How
it'll,
much was that AMC
I-
price hike?
it'll be something easy like that. Everybody's just gonna Google it.
I forgot where you learned.
Uh,
Thanks
Do you
for-
not-
Wow, thanks for
You don't
listening
listen to
us.
me. Diddy, I'm
I'm so serious. I forgot. I was thinking about the possum.
Well, I can't say it in case that is the question out. Yeah, but Diddy, stop feeding the animals.
Today's haul.
That transition was beautiful.
no, I went to a comic store today. I haven't been able to really visit as many comic shops as I usually do, or me and Ty will kind of do our little rounds. But as we went to go pick up the new Dark Horse, Let This One Be a Devil by James Tynion, we found some other comic books out there. The one that I didn't get that I wish I would have, and I don't have a graphic to pull it up here. There was a, and I think Collider posted about it. Nope, not Collider. Who freaking comic book reader or comic book resource maybe posted that there was a collection, a hardcover comic that dropped today that was basically the Mirage years of the 90s Ninja Turtles. So
Cool.
Mirage Studio in the early and mid 90s. This is Jim Lawson, by the way, at Jim Lawson TMNT on Instagram. Basically talked about the collection that's now been collected. Mirage Studios in the early to mid 90s. That was the pinnacle of crazy bananas period, and the height of the boom times. Everything was happening almost too fast. Everyone it seemed wanted the Turtles because of all the toys, movies, cartoons, and all of the other stuff. Kevin and Pete left the black and white book. Understandably, the fact is comics are just too much work. So basically, he took over the Mirage years here of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. So I was brought on to do a regular TMNT title, and that was what I did. Pretty much solo for 13 issue run of volume 2. During that time, I don't really recall much. If any editorial oversight, if any editorial oversight was kind of amazing, if you think about it. So basically, Jim Lawson was just kind of given free range. He's like, hey, write volume 2 of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And he, from what I see, he wrote some pretty dark stuff. It's available at your local comic shop of that volume 2 of the Mirage years of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. He kind of goes on to just talk about how lucky he was, and how he considers those years to be some of the favorite years that he spent at Mirage. And that is available at your local yeah, that's it right there.
Did you get it at TNT? They had it.
They did have it. I saw it and I didn't pick it up. How much is it? What's it priced at?
It doesn't say in their video.
Yeah.
I'm
Worth
gonna
every
guess.
penny.
Yeah, that's priceless.
I'm gonna say $39.99 because it was a really nice
It's
hardcover
hardcover,
comic.
right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was real nice. Real nice.
I'll look it up.
While we look that up, this is a cool book that I did find this, and this sounds crazy.
$60.
$60.
Well,
Probably worth it.
Yeah, IDW.
Always
On
worth
their
it.
IDW's website, it's 60.
Dang. Godzilla Heist #1. This is cover A, by the way. What if you could predict where and when and where Godzilla would appear? What if you knew the perfect opportunity to pull off the heist of the century? Hell yeah. Jai is a young man who knows two things. A heist needs a good distraction, and there's no distraction like Godzilla. I don't need to read anything else. If you're not fucking sold on Godzilla Heist after that, I don't know what to tell you.
Just the name.
I mean, it's a heist. He knows where Godzilla's going to be, when he's going to be there. The artwork in this book is bananas and really freaking cool.
Wow.
From IDW, story by Van Jensen, art by Kelsey Ramsey, colors by Heather Breckel, letter and design by Sandy Tanaka, and editor Jake Williams bring you this Godzilla Heist. Just dropped today at your local comic shop if you're a fan of Godzilla. I'm trying to figure out how many issues this may be. I don't know. This is #1. Doesn't say. But find it at your local comic shop. I don't know if you want me to pass around. You guys take a look. Get it, Diddy. Get that comic. Yeah. This
People are showing their age.
yeah, I'm sorry.
I have a broken tailbone.
Still?
Oh yeah. We talked about that at the beginning. Diddy had a broken butt
At the very beginning, yeah.
of the whole podcast. That's how we were
It takes
introduced.
a really long time to heal.
yeah.
Oh, yeah. Because you keep sitting on it.
Yeah.
true.
How can
I love to sit.
what else can you do? Yeah, that just dropped today. For you fans of Stranger Things out there, there's a Stranger Things Dungeons and Dragon: The Rise of Hellfire #1. Everybody's favorite new character from Stranger Things. This is issues 1 of 4. What's it? Eddie Munson, right? That's his name.
Eddie Munson.
Our Human Torch.
Our Human Torch.
Joseph Quinn.
Script by Jody Hauser and Eric Campbell. Diego Galadino does the art. Colors by Diana Sousa. Letters by Nate Pecos. Really cool, like 4-issue. Stranger Things does this a lot. There's a lot of Stranger Things comics with a lot of the side characters.
Yeah.
Kind of like what they're doing between seasons and a bunch of cool stuff. And like I said, this really cool, I don't know, hold on, I'm gonna put it to the camera one time. This really cool story of reach of Eddie Munson. This D&D crossover features Eddie Munson's rise to de facto leader of the Hellfire Club, his recruitment of Lucas, Dustin, and Mike, and a glimpse into the fantasy worlds they conquered together. So pretty cool if you want to kind of figure out how Eddie came to be, where you're dropped off, I guess, in Stranger Things season 4. Yeah, get your Eddie Munson fix. When's that Stranger Things 5 drop? Like the final Stranger Things 5, where a bunch of
I don't know. Let's find out together.
late 20s
Like teenagers still.
playing 16-year-old kids or something in like shorts, in the shortest of shorts.
Yeah.
And you have like, what's the dude who plays not Mike, but not Finn Wolfhard, Will?
It's
Like,
expected to premiere late 2025 or early 2026.
no, yeah. So what trips me out though is Will, like he's wearing the shorts and has like that weird mushroom haircut. But it's like you look like just like so old. Or not I'm just not old, but old to be
Like, you don't fit the show.
Yeah.
you don't fit the show because you were such an adorable little kid. And like you're just a man. Like look at your defined legs in the
Yeah.
short shorts.
And Finn Wolfhard is like 6'2" right now. It's like so tall. He
Yeah.
was just in that SNL movie Saturday Night,
Yeah.
and he plays like a page. And I was like, holy hell,
Yeah.
how are they gonna have that kid play a teenager?
Yeah.
What kind of growth spurt is that?
Him and Barron Trump are the only people apparently that can
Hey,
see up where they're at. I don't know. Two tallest people on the planet right now. Finn Wolfhard and Barron Trump.
is that for real? I haven't seen it. I don't know what he looks like.
you
I'm gonna
haven't
look
you haven't seen Barron Trump?
it up.
In fact, he's like 7'9", just something like that.
No.
Pretty sure he's something crazy tall like that. He could be 7'8". I'm not sure.
Damn that.
And Finn Wolfhard, I think, is riding up on him 7'4" or something. Yeah, like Andre the Giant status, both of them. Not kidding. Really cool from Dark Horse Comics. Check it out if you're a fan of Stranger Things. That dropped today at your local comic shop. Look, I normally don't talk about Marvel and DC stuff, right? But I did see this Batman book, and I was like, okay, all right, Batman.
Batman.
I'm in for one more Batman. You got me for this. I mean, I read Absolute Batman. That was a big one. But Batman Dark Patterns looked really cool. I can only find the DC announcement. A new series of lo-fi mystery-focused Batman stories. The artist of Absolute Batman, Wonder Woman, and the writer of Nightwing present 4 deadly mysteries from Batman's early years. New 12-issue limited comic book series launching in December, but did not launch in December because it just came out today. It is February. This is from the DC announcement, basically. But it looks awesome. It does seem like really old school Batman noir-y sort of story. I hate that I'm opening this book and like the first things are not just like who the writer and artist and colorist and stuff are for this. It's on the front, but definitely not. So I can't do that. I can't read who this is. Waters, Sherman, and Farrell. Thanks, DC, for those awesome credits to your creators. That's what you get. Yeah, pretty cool comic that dropped. And then yeah, that's it. And then the last one is the book that we will be reading, and that's from James Tynion. And dang it, freaking blinking right now. Steve Foxe, Peter Kowalski, Brad Simpson, and Gavin Fullerton. Let this one be the devil. So yeah, that's today's haul. And let's get into the nitty-gritty of it all. Let's get into the story. Ty is the
Oh God.
Oh God.
you're the in-house Tynion guy, Ty.
I thought you were gonna say occultist.
I was gonna say that. I thought
Oh,
that's what
yeah,
I was like, oh, here we go.
Satanist,
Yeah. Here we go.
occultist. 3 covers.
Yes, cover A, cover B, cover C. Those are no
We ha-
ratio variants, no retailer exclusives.
Really?
Yeah, I thought for sure because normally the Tiny Onion website will have like the Tiny Onion exclusive, and it's usually by an artist they've worked with. I mean, according to League of Comics, Comic Geeks, I only see 3 covers.
Oh wow.
Cover A, and then cover B is the Kowalski. And then what we have the Black Phillip.
Which one? Okay, which one do you have, Diddy? Which one's this one, Ty? Show us the cover.
which one does Diddy have? She has cover A,
Okay.
and then I think I'm gonna switch it. Tommy Jeff has cover B,
There it is.
and then this is I can't do my own camera. Cover C.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
have it.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
the
okay,
one with
perfect.
Black Phillip.
Yeah.
There
Yeah,
he
that
is.
one's sick.
Then you want this
I
one,
like this.
Diddy?
No, I like this one a lot.
You
I like
don't-
this one more, I think.
You like this one more than Black Phillip? Looking on, look at him.
I don't know. I really like mine.
I like
Yeah?
mine too a
That's
lot.
pretty dope.
I
Black
like-
Phillip's in there.
Yeah, Black Phillip is in there. I mean, that's not Black Phillip. I guess that's the Jersey Devil.
It's the devil.
It's
From
the
Jersey.
It's I was very disappointed. I was imagining everybody in this story would have a Sopranos-esque accent. No, the Jersey Devil is a
And
it's like
When I-
folklore.
when I lived in Idaho, somebody saw something that looked like the Jersey Devil one time, and I just will never forget, as long as I live, them being like, "It's the Jersey Devil!" like as loud as they could. And it was like we were in the woods because like Idaho's like mostly woods, and that when you said the Jersey Devil, I was like, that's all I could think of.
The Jersey Devil. It's the Jersey
It's the
Devil.
Jersey-
Yeah, I
I
like
was like,
all
we're
these
not in
things.
Jersey.
There's like the Mothman.
Yeah,
Right.
all the cryptids.
Yeah, the cryptids.
Yeah, is that what it's called? That's the terminology for all this?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's the Chupacabra.
Chupacabra,
Mhm.
Chupacabra.
Bigfoot,
Bigfoot.
Loch
Mothman.
Ness.
Loch
Loch
Ness.
Ness.
Said
Dude,
Moth-
Mothman. I didn't know Mothman had
Said
like such a
Mothman.
big.
Mothman's a big thing.
They have like a statue in that town.
Yeah, people are like
they?
attracted to Mothman.
They have like a Mothman
that?
Oh,
festival, dude. I learned
Did
all
you know
this.
that?
I mean, when the light shines,
Who-
how could you not be
How
attracted?
could you not? The Mothman.
I'm so curious. What's the town that the Mothman? I just
I know it's not top of my head.
Point Pleasant, West Virginia,
Mm.
is a town associated with the Mothman, a legendary creature that was reportedly seen in the area in the 1960s. There
Yeah.
he is. It's the Mothman. There's a bunch of different versions of the Mothman, though.
Yeah, there are.
He's like, I'm a Mothman stan. All right.
There's just like a lot of fan art about him, whatever.
Slender
God.
Man. I guess does Slender Man count as a thing like that? I don't know.
Oh,
Yeah, but Slender Man is like creepypasta though. He's not a cryptid.
is Siren Head one? My nephew was into that for a little bit.
I think that's
The what?
creepypasta.
Is that creepypasta?
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay, so that's like an internet thing.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And
But I
then,
love creepypasta too.
Yeah.
and then there was what's the other one that I can't? Oh well, in New Orleans we have like the Honey Island Swamp Monster,
hmm
or the Rougarou is just a werewolf, but the Honey Island Swamp
I gotta
Monster I
look this
guess
up.
was like that in Louisiana. It's exactly what it sounds like.
Yeah.
And then I did all this deep dive on the first Google page on Wikipedia. The New Jersey Devil, which isn't there like a hockey team, the New Jersey Devils?
Mhm.
So you out of here, Uncle Mark?
Yeah,
Our studio
Yeah.
audience is out of
I
here.
feel you.
We have one member of our studio audience and he's leaving.
One.
This
There's
is,
like 30 people in
oh
here.
yeah,
What are
sorry,
you talking about?
everybody, sorry.
Yeah.
Round of applause so the people know that you're here. Yeah.
Thanks, guys. Sorry.
Sorry, apologize. The New Jersey Devil redirects here from the NHL hockey team, actually. In South Jersey and Philadelphia folklore in the United States, the Jersey Devil, also known as the Leeds Devil, is a legendary creature said to inhabit the forest of the Pine Barrens in South Jersey. The Pine Barrens is the episode where freaking the Sopranos, where Christian freaking
It's a place.
Paulie
Like Paramount.
Like
chase the
Paramount.
Russian guy or the Polish freaking guy who they think they kill and they get stuck out there.
I've never seen that show.
You never seen the Pine Barrens episode of The Sopranos is probably their most famous episode.
Oh.
It's a fan favorite episode, but yeah, they basically
No, we
Our-
don't have to go.
they basically chase a dude into the forest that they're trying to like bury or whatever, but
Oh.
it's freezing out there. What are y'all laughing? What's up? The Sopranos?
Gabagoo.
No, I was dancing for a moment in my seat, just like doing whatever I do because I'm fucking weird.
Let
Uh,
the ADHD
and-
take over.
Fucking Ty puts the camera on me.
He does
And I
that.
looked over and I was like, and it caught me I just had
I was like, what's it's funny. I could easily turn and just look at you, but I was like, what's going on over there?
Yeah, and then he's like, everyone needs to see this.
Hell yeah. Good job, Ty.
I tried.
Producer's gonna produce.
Mhm.
Right.
I'm so glad he got that.
And we're supposed to be
Yeah,
behind the
so-
scenes.
What'd you say? What's the term? The cryptids?
Cryptids, yeah.
Yeah.
I can probably, probably easier for y'all just Google a list of the cryptids.
So here too, the origins of legend. This is Mother Leeds' 13th child. The popular legend of the Jersey Devil or Leeds Devil is dated variously and attached to various places such as the Pines, Pine Barrens, and Leeds Point. The devil's mother is sometimes called the woman named Leeds or Mother Leeds of Burlington Coat Factory, but other names such as the shrouds have been forwarded according to, okay, all right, so they get into it. Just read Wikipedia, but there is a lot of really cool lore out there, and yeah, this one in particular
Oh, yes.
dives into what did you discover some?
Well, I was looking up pictures of
Oh, let's see it. Pull it up.
of the
Show us
the
show us
Jersey Devil.
show us the dollar bill. Oh,
Yeah.
that's the Jersey Devil.
You know
there.
what's funny though? Apparently the jackalope is also a cryptid.
Yeah, the jackalope is a cryptid.
Oh, I
Yeah.
love me some jackalope.
Jackal. It's a jackal.
Yeah, I love the jackalope. That's cool. I didn't know that. Oh, sorry. I have to kill the sound on that. Okay, so this is our book right here. Let this one be the devil. Once more, Piotr Kowalski, man. I'm gonna just
Wait, what? One of the cryptids on this list is called not deer.
the what?
It's called not deer, like not a deer, but just not deer, not like
Not
Oh yeah, the not deer in Appalachia.
in Appalachia. Yeah,
Yeah,
I love
it's
the not
just-
deer.
It's just white-tailed deer that don't look like deer.
Yeah, it's like
What?
not deer,
yeah,
and
It's
it's the
like-
whole cryptid.
yeah. It's like a deer. It's like a deer look like a white-tailed deer, and then like it's just
like a skinwalker, they
characteristics
say.
of- yeah,
Yeah, it's like a skinwalker, but it's just called not deer.
mhm.
I love
And
that
then
one.
it's a picture of deer at night, right
Yeah.
next to it. Yeah. It's oh, that's such a better. Like picture of it. The
in,
one
in Florida, they got the skunk ape.
Oh, dude, that stinky little ape.
Pablo.
Oh, a yeti, a yowie, also.
The skunk ape?
You know, the U.S.
That's in Florida.
The U.S. and Canada both share Bigfoot.
Yeah.
Oh wow, look at us. We share a lot with Canada, but
Not for long.
Oh,
I think it'd be the 51st state or
R.I.P..
something.
I'm from
Anyways.
the Pacific Northwest, so Bigfoot was really big there. That was like our cryptid. But also, I swear, the Jersey Devil was also a cryptid. A bunch of people I went to school with thought that the Jersey Devil was in our like woods.
We didn't have cryptids in Chicago. Instead, we just had murder stories and literally John Wayne Gacy.
Well-
so
Oh, all right, yeah. Fair.
that was our cryptid, but it was
Not as
it was
magical.
reality.
Not as magical.
What's this worldwide of the rod, the skyfish air rod, solar entity? I don't know. Yeah, there's a lot of crazy ones, but Honey Island Swamp Monsters on there. I like that.
Oh, the rod is like a stick. I know that one. He's like a stick figure like this, and he like
And
flies
flies.
all around. You've never heard of Rod?
Like fairies.
I had
Yeah, he's like a stick fairy.
In Honduras, well, I mean, obviously the other one, this, I guess now we're diving into different sort of, but there's like the Llorona, y'all know that, like in
Yeah.
Latin American culture. But I remember in and I guess there's other cultures that probably have things like gremlins. But
Mhm.
one thing that they had,
show.
they call them duendos, which just meant like dwarfs, but there was like little magical creatures that were like legend, but they were just like mischievous and they would kill
Mhm.
livestock and freaking, but they would do like real dark shit, not like David and the Gnome sort of shit. They
Yeah,
were like
yeah.
gnomes basically.
Oh.
Cryptids hate livestock.
Yeah, apparently.
always.
That's like their mortal enemy.
How dare you have livestock?
You know what? You're right.
Yeah.
They do the opposite of feeding the animals.
What's
They
the,
They just
the
wipe them
animals
out. They just
themselves.
wipe
Yeah.
them out.
You know, at least they don't have the tendencies.
I just saw one though, the Dover Demon. Have you guys seen that one from Dover, Massachusetts?
That's I've heard of that one. He looks like a little alien guy.
The Dover Demon.
Yeah, right? Doesn't
I
he
just-
look like a gray
He
alien?
does like a crawling.
What
I,
the hell?
I like saying Dover Demon though. You got some Dover Demon up there. Let's see. Look at that Dover. That is.
Am I right? Oh yeah, he
that's
looks like a gray
creepy-
alien.
That's some creepy art right there. The old Dover Demon.
I love cryptids.
I love me some cryptids. Me too. And so I hopefully,
Nessie.
who's the Loveland Frog of Loveland, Ohio? The Loveland
He's a little
Frog
human.
man.
He's like a little human frog guy, and he
Ah,
walks around.
Going ribbit.
he looks creepy.
Ribbit.
Where is he? Where do you have it? Oh,
He looks like he's going to assault you in a sexual manner.
oh no, not Loveland
The
Frog.
Loveland Frog looks more like a horny toad, if you ask me.
He's like the.
Yeah, he looks like. Sir, keep
They
your
always
hands
draw him
to
like this.
yourself. That's okay.
Got
Kai,
long arms.
can you please pull up a sexy photo of the Loveland Frog?
There's got to be some fan art about him.
I don't want to look.
Please,
Look it up.
Poppy
This is
Jack.
going to be a Roger Rabbit moment.
Somebody look up the Loveland Frog, please.
My hear me out is Mothman.
But hear me out.
You guys, he
Mothman.
stopped that bridge from collapsing. Okay, he saved a bunch of people.
Is that what there's like that Richard Gere movie, Two Mothman Prophecies.
Oh, I never seen it.
Did you ever see that
I
one?
never saw.
But it was like something about
And you
that
call
bridge
yourself a
collapsing.
fan.
I know.
You haven't seen Mothman Prophecies?
I've never seen it.
I saw it specifically just thinking it was going to be a little bit more, but it's not. It's just like about Richard.
You thought it was gonna be Mothra?
I thought it was going to be the Mothman altogether, but it was just like Richard Gere.
I knew there was fan art. I knew it.
No, look, pull up Tommy
God.
Jeff's The Loveland, Ohio Frogman.
Sexy art.
Man,
Who's gonna-
people are
That's sexy art.
freaky.
It is kind of. There's definitely somebody going to fetishize that Frogman out there.
That looks like a Magic the Gathering.
Yeah, it is going to gather some magic.
Getting little freaks.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's see what else. What other weird
Sheep
cryptids? is-
squatch.
The Nandy Bear.
Not deer. There he is.
There's
Saint-
the not deer. Oh yeah,
Saint
the not deer.
Virginia.
Oh,
The
it's the city
grafted
mascot
monster?
too. Have y'all seen the city mascot of Loveland,
Stop.
Ohio?
Oh, that's hilarious.
I love it.
There. Well, there you go. Mystery solved. There. What's the other thing? I fell down a TikTok rabbit hole of like these like demons called mimics.
Yeah, mimics
yeah.
are scary.
That's like
Yeah.
a D&D thing, right?
Is
Yeah.
that? Do you think that's scary? Right? Yeah, because you'll hear like imitate. There's like TikTok. If you fall down that rabbit hole on TikTok, like I
Mhm.
can't do it. I'm like, oh, it's too late at night. I'm
Yeah,
in the dark.
it's scary.
Can't watch
You're
I
not
got
gonna
my
fall down
AirPods in, I
that
gotta
hole
take
at
them out.
noon.
No, yeah, but
He's like,
they-
oh boy, 12 p.m.
It's safe to watch. We're going down the mimic rabbit hole.
Yeah, exactly. There's some creepy videos of people, but there's actual birds that can imitate.
Yeah,
I can't even remember. Maybe it is a crow,
crows can talk and they mimic.
but like way better than parrots.
Yeah,
in an insane way. So that's what I'll chalk it up to. But there's people that'll post creepy videos of like little girls talking in like the middle of the wilderness. That's
Mhm.
like, hello, is anyone there? I'm just like, ah.
in
You-
Appalachia they say if somebody says "hey" or "hey you" or a whistle, get out of there because it's mimics. And you're
Oh.
also there's a name, but you're not supposed to like say it out loud because then they'll follow you.
Hey, I'll do you one better.
What?
Wait, what is it?
Say
I'm
the-
not gonna say it.
Why not?
I don't know. It starts with an H.
Oh,
Can you like put it up in text form?
Wait, what did I miss?
I start with the H. I actually don't know what it is because I've never
Apparently
gone looking for it. I'm not
supposed
gonna
to say.
Google it.
I'm saying so if you say this name out loud,
Bloody Mary.
mimics name.
Beetlejuice?
Beetlejuice.
In
Lord
Appalachia.
Voldemort. Oh.
What is it?
It's like a thing in the Appalachian Mountains. The
Why
mimics
don't
have like
you
a
answer
name.
a mimic? The best thing you can do if you hear a mimic is ignore it. The more you acknowledge its existence, the more you answer it and fear it, the stronger it's going to get. So ignore it.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, and then there's like a whole why you shouldn't respond to a mimic on TikTok. I'm not, oh my God, I'm getting scared right now. Oh, this is evil. I
I'm
don't
getting
wanna read
scared
this
right
double
now.
book.
This
Good
is
night,
evil.
everybody. This is too scary, Mr. Tinion. Not doing it. Why would you do this to us?
Dude, I'm gonna send it in the chat. Double Vision. It's an independent short film on YouTube.
So you're Joe Hendry. Say his name and he appears. Yeah, there's there, it's true. He's a cryptid wrestler.
So is Chad Hanks. You say his name and then he comes up and he's like, "Big up."
Chad. Is that like one of Tom Hanks? Oh, Tom Hanks' son who's a rapper. Isn't
Yeah.
He? Oh my gosh. Wow, that's a whole 3-hour episode we can't dive into right now.
Don't say his name out loud.
If Chad Hanks busts through that door right now,
And he goes, blah, blah, blah.
okay.
Anyway, the book.
Anyways, here's the comic. I'm pulling it up here.
Yeah, we
This is
started this like 20 minutes ago.
covers.
I know.
Well, we fell down the cryptid rabbit hole. First page here. I guess just nice starts off. This already, by the way, the vibes it's giving me is like
The Witch.
The
The
Witch.
Witch.
Oh yeah, 100%.
The
Right.
Vivitch.
The Witch. And Piotr Kowalski and colors by what Brad Simpson. I guess Brad Simpson does all of Kowalski's colors.
Yeah.
They do this like beautiful thing on this first page in the way that once more it's like the creation of light
Mm-hmm.
that sets such a really cool mood for the entire thing that kind of
Oh,
it's like I can hear this comic.
he did Christmas 365. Brad Simpson.
Oh, yeah.
He did
okay.
colors on that.
Colors. Yeah, that's why it looks familiar.
Yes. Did Peter Kowalski also do the art for Christmas 365?
Jonathan Riviera. Piotr Kowalski. Yeah,
Yeah.
there it is.
That's what it is.
We couldn't figure out what
Yay.
comic it was.
Yeah, Peter Kowalski's killing the game. That's
Oh, yeah.
such a really interesting, just like from the last, so Violator, which is that issue 1 of Violator is beautiful, by the way. Yeah, Christmas 365 and now Let This One Be the Devil.
Devil.
3 kind of different books, different eras, different styles, and he kills it each time.
So
100%.
good.
But yeah, like I said, I feel like I could hear almost like the deafening silence of just that
Yes.
era at
Mhm.
first, and then obviously you get this bursted sort of noise.
The
Grabbing
shading,
rifle.
the shading and the colors reminds me of like wood block stamps.
Yeah, he does
Yes.
You know?
this like all this intense like hatching or like cross hatching. I don't know if that's cross hatching, but it's like what's that style? It's like Kiro? Isn't there like a style where it's just like all just like
Mhm.
intense line work? I don't think this is it, but just his shading, between the color and the actual like pencils and inks, beautiful creation of light. We're introduced to a nice little kind of bookworm Henry, and I think Ty, you said that you're like, oh, this is very James Tynion.
Yeah, very
Tynion.
Yeah, very, very James here. Like I like when a creator can almost envision themselves in their own story.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying this is like an exact replica of them, but obviously, even in Something Killing Children, the main boy that's affected by the monsters was a callback to him growing up. He even kind of said that in an interview.
Wow.
So, and
Love
then this
that.
character too, like someone that's very studious, that has the glasses and the outfit, very his vibe.
Yeah, and you'll learn. So we'll kind of flip this page. So we hear a noise from outside as Henry, which we soon find out, is just kind of sitting there quietly reading a book by candlelight. The mom pops in and he's like, "The chickens must be a fox or a stray dog got into the coop. I'll check, mother." Right, and he kind of goes to like, "Oh well, bugs or chickens, they don't sound like that." And then she's like, "Henry, take the rifle," and he seems like hesitant
Yeah.
to take the
Mhm.
rifle. So like that little short couple like grouping of paneling alone already tells you so much about this
Henry, yeah.
character. Really, really well done within
Yeah.
the writing and the pictures. And then we get to this January 1909. Once more, I don't know why. Like when I was like, I feel like I could hear the book. That's weird to say, right? But it's just like it's so well written and the panels are so good and the art is so good that it's like I kind of like already imagined the sound, or maybe I don't know if it's just I'm weird and maybe that's the way.
No,
my
I
brain works.
totally feel
agree.
that.
Right?
I feel like the silence of it, like that
Yeah.
time. you
Yeah,
know?
like I hear the sound
This-
design already. Like
yeah, the sound
The
design.
little Foley of him like stepping in the snow.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
the crunch of
man.
the snow.
or even just when he steps outside the cabin, how it's got to be just like,
Little creepy.
snowy, quiet pine barrens.
Yeah.
Henry by candlelight once more, kind of, a little trepidatious, starts making his way towards the chicken coop and he quickly discovers exactly what they suspected. It looks like the chickens, like cryptids, they fucking hate them some livestock.
They hate
They hate some.
That is their arch nemesis.
Just
And then he's like
Going
basically like,
down.
"Get away from here! I don't want to have to." And then we get to this really intense panel
full
of
page.
full page here of what we're gonna. I guess this is gonna be the Jersey Devil who's doing, his devilly things, which
Yeah.
is sucking the blood out of chickens. Because what? Thank you.
That's what I meant when I said we can hear the comic.
Yeah. I hear the shit out just slurping. Yeah, and Henry gets a look and fires his rifle in the direction of said Jersey Devil, where it quickly kind of just disappears or flaps off into the night with a scrick, scrick, scrick. Scrick, scrick, scrick. What's it? Scrick, scrick, scrick. Leaving Henry kind of looking baffled here. And yeah, really, yeah, the whoosh, really well done. And then Henry's mom comes out and she's like, "Did you get it? What was it?" And then obviously Henry, like, "How do you explain that?"
It
Yeah,
flew
it
off.
flew off.
To your mom. Well, you know, it was a
Oh, you know.
chupacabra. I don't know. And it's 1909. How do you even come up with those words? So yeah. Then next page here, we get to, and by the way, I always have to iterate this. We're not spoiling this. This is a #1 comic.
Mhm.
If you like this, hopefully you walk into your local comic shop, pick it up, and then pick up all other 4 or 3 issues that will accompany it.
Add it to your pull list.
Add it to your pull list if you like it. We'll discuss that towards the end here. And then yeah, cut to the next day, and I like. Then once more, we find a new dynamic of Henry and his brother, Roy, who's kind of an asshole.
He is.
And he's like 50. He's like a 15-year-old asshole, which is even better.
The worst kind.
Yeah,
Bullying
like,
the older brother.
bullying the older brother. Yeah. And I like it. He's like, all the studying this big city boy done, you think he'd know the difference between a fox and a damn owl flying off. Yeah, Henry.
Poor Henry. Poor gentle, sensitive Henry. Milo Thatch looking ass.
Oh my.
That's pretty apt for that.
Yeah. Yeah. I like it. I like the whole dynamic, I guess, here with the brother. And the brother, it's kind of like,
It shows the classism, like, right? He's
yeah.
one's well educated and
Yeah.
the other one is trying to run a factory.
Yeah.
So
Newsy.
Is that
Easy.
still relevant?
is yeah.
Is that,
I'm
are
try-
people who are well educated demonized
yeah.
for being,
Yeah, he
Knowledgeable.
basically was
Well
just like, hey,
educated.
college.
Educated.
how dare you know things and
Yeah.
try to learn about the world and how things work?
You
Very-
abandoned us to go to this city.
Yeah.
You bureaucrat.
Education. Blah.
Yeah, it's the enemy. Right. Yeah, basically that's the whole vibe. is,
Yeah. It's
you
like, hey,
abandon us.
college.
Yeah.
It's Homer going back to college yelling nerd.
Yeah, the brother kind of storms off. And basically they talk about how they ate the whatever, the fox or the owl ate the rooster. So they needed a new rooster for their coop here. And then basically like he's like, hey, stop by Mr. McCormick. You may have had an extra one. And then Roy's like, yeah, I'll ask him on the way home. Henry's too scared if he goes or whatever. Maybe he just kind of throwing that 15-year-old factory worker shade.
I'm above this.
Yeah. I'm above all this shit. Yeah, and then they kind of debate a little bit of just like how Roy's trying to take or fill in his father's position and how it's honest work and your father was very proud of it. They paid his fare for what happened to him. So very modest folk, just happy with where they're at
Yeah.
in Jersey. Typical Jersey, and good for you, Jersey.
Good for you.
Good for you. What do they talk like? You think it's like is it Southern country or is it Jersey? Like,
I'm imagining
hey, oh,
my chickens.
oh, hey, my freaking chickens.
Uh,
I don't know. Like,
Yeah, I'm not sure
Tone.
either.
hey Ma, there's a devil out there.
Hey,
I mean,
college, what'd you do about that devil?
yeah,
You want to shoot a gun or what?
forget about it.
It's that fucking girl, Charlene.
Yeah, I don't know.
Fucking Charlene.
That's what I'm not pinpointing is their accents. I'm going to read it obviously in a certain way, but this is Jersey in the early 1900s, so I don't know what they spoke like back then. Were
Probably
they
Irish. I don't know.
more proper, maybe?
know
Now,
what I
you know
mean?
what?
Yeah, what's their last name? It's
I
why
started
that's-
reading it a little Irish
Yeah.
at first,
What's her last name again?
Does it say?
They do say it is something a little confusing.
Polly, not
Walnuts.
what?
Oh, no, sorry.
Naughtons?
Naughtons, Roy Naughtons and Paul and Henry Naughtons. Yeah,
they're
Polly
British.
is the
Naughtons.
mom.
Yeah, the Naughtons.
The Naughtons.
Yeah, it was supposed to be Norton, but they heard Naughtons.
Naughtons. Yeah, I guess so. The old Naughtons. Yeah, Naughtons are very happy in their place in the world. They'll work at a factory or at 15, and that mom's gonna be damn proud of them.
Hey, you were right. Ireland.
Irish,
Hmm.
right? Dang,
My
I just read it that way because I
That's
don't
so
know why I was
smart.
thinking about like the McFlys from the Back to the Future 3.
Total, yeah, because
Henry, the chickens must be it must be a fox. I don't know, or a stray dog, the coop. I can't do that accent. I'm not
Sounds
even
like
gonna
you-
try.
I wish you'd stop.
it's,
I'm gonna-
it sounds like you're trying to do Mrs. Doubtfire.
Oh,
Help
Yeah, I
is
watched
on the
that
way,
last
dude.
what's the first name? Not Ebenezer Doubtfire, something stupid like that. Who knows? I don't know.
Hello.
Virginia Doubtfire.
You
Virginia Doubtfire.
Hello.
We've gone down a weird rabbit hole.
This is getting strange. The Naughtons so the mom sends Henry and she's basically like, hey, go clean up like all the dead chickens and stuff because salmonella and things. I don't know if they knew
That's
about
your
salmonella.
job since you didn't kill it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's true. It is his job.
He's the man of the house, right?
He's the man in the house now, Henry. Yeah, Henry. So what we're getting kind of to from all this conversation is that Henry left
To come
And-
back.
to be educated, and then the father passes away and he kind of comes back. Did I skip a page here?
No.
No, I skipped. Well, no, I skipped a page here. Oh, there we go. Yeah, basically Henry gets kind of stopped, and yeah, is that Henry? Little Henry? I thought you left Pines ages ago. I did leave Mr. Hawthorne, but I came back to help my mother. And yeah, then he's like, why, Polly Naughton never needed help a day in her life. Oh, dang it. See, I'm just going back to the Southern thing.
See, but I read that in Southern.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
And wouldn't know how to ask for it if she did. Something got in our coop last night. Made quite a mess. Have you had any trouble around your parts? And he's like, basically, yeah. Now that you mention it, we saw a cougar. You ever seen? It's a nasty thing. Slice you right down the middle. I like that, by the way. Yeah, cougars. Not here in Orange County. Different kind of cougar.
Yeah, they're everywhere.
Yeah, there's a lot of cougars in Orange County, and they may slice you down the middle.
Will they?
But in a
They'll
whole
make sure you
different-
have a good time.
Yeah, a whole different way.
I get that senior breakfast.
Henry, yeah. Henry gets
Early bird special.
Early birds.
I'm all about the early bird special. I'm just like genuinely like I like.
No,
early
it's a
bird
good deal.
special. It's a good deal. Yeah.
Genuinely, I'm not being funny or facetious. I like
Like,
that.
Chicken parmesan at $4.99.
I will show up for that $5 chicken parm. Yeah, Henry's kind of wandering down the street, and I like that there's these two like newsy scallions who are like smoking cigarettes, like the freaking I don't know, like the kids in Pleasure Island from Pinocchio.
Yeah.
And they're like, "Are you lost, Mister? You look lost. Look closer, Teddy. That's Roy Naughton's brother, isn't it? Can't be Charlie. Can't be Charlie. Roy's big brother is a learned man. No reason for him to be back here. Are you two friends of Roy's?" Is how Henry responds to the two Pleasure Island boys. And they basically talk about how you shouldn't be wandering these roads. There's
The devil
dangerous
himself.
things in the pines these days. Yeah, I like that.
That's
And
my
then-
favorite part.
Yeah, he gives him the Henry Munson, the devil himself. You shouldn't make up tall tales. Didn't make up nothing. Newsy will tell you its front page story. And then I like the Newsies front page story. I had to like read this a few times because you guys make fun of my dyslexia, and I didn't want to fall into that again. But yeah, y'all feel big
Never
about that?
made fun of your
We've
dyslexia.
You
never-
feel big about that?
I also have it.
Coming from the big city,
Yeah.
I feel big about that.
What is it? Is what he's read all about it.
What is it? Is what?
Yeah, what is it? He's what he is. Now we're jumping into a British accent
it's
because
all
of
over
that.
the place.
What
Is there newsies?
What is it? He's what he is.
Oh, South Jersey.
They said that I
Welcome
have
to-
some more.
Come from Jersey. Boom, explosions heard 3 states over. We got details. I'll take one, sure thing. And yeah. And what is it? Visits all South Jersey. And I like the only thing you can really make out from the newspaper, aside from just like a few little headlines, is that the picture in the paper is hooves.
Right.
Prince.
Yeah. Oldest resident of South Jersey recalls stories of the Leeds devil. And this is where we get into the cryptids backstory. So then hear from which, if this is the Leeds devil, hot damn, 1735, 1990, 1909.
Yeah, it's been around.
Yeah, it's been around for some time. How many? What is that? Let's do some
Wait,
math.
one more time.
Nin- oh yeah,
He's reading the page.
I was absolutely reading the page.
1735. Wait, what? 1738. 174 years old. That Leeds devil
Yeah.
doesn't look a day over 120. Yeah. So okay, give us the sound effect, Tommy Jeff. So- cut to and yeah, this is a flashback. We see what we're assuming is the Leeds family with a dozen children there. Let's count them out. Let me make sure.
No, there's
4.
12.
You did?
Yeah, I
Counted
got
it?
him. There's absolutely
I
12.
mean, he literally says that you gave us 12 beautiful children.
Yeah, but I don't know. I just wanted to count and make sure that they're not trying to pull a fast one on me. It's like, hey, this is 9 kids. I just didn't bother looking at the panel. I don't know.
I thought Kowalski would do that to us. Or,
No,
I'm
no,
not
Peter
Kowalski.
wouldn't do that,
Peter
actually. You're right. Sorry I doubted you, Peter Kowalski. I love it.
12 kids.
Yeah. The labor is
dozen.
difficult, Mr. Leeds. Your wife needs more water, so much blood.
One for Baker's dozen.
Which, hot damn, in 1735,
Get a hobby.
giving
They have one.
Holy- sir, get off of her. Okay?
Yeah.
Get the fuck off the
Lucky
woman.
she's not dead. 12
I mean,
kids?
it's not like they had television or movies to like kill the time.
Yeah. 13 fucking kids.
My grandma was one of 13.
Yeah.
Grandma Marge.
She was one of 13.
Hmm.
I
Not in 17.
like look, now I feel like we are aware of things like postpartum anxiety and just postpartum depression, a bunch of different things that come with childbirth and the experience that it is.
They had a lot of those
13
kids to
fuck-
work on the farm.
Maybe, but that's what I was thinking. I'm like,
And some of them died, so they had to have like a lot just to have insurance. That's like
Holy
100% what
smokes.
it is.
Oh yeah.
that's crazy.
Hmm.
Could you imagine?
They figure that some of their kids are going to die, so they have like a lot.
some of these women were pregnant for over a decade of their life.
Yeah, crazy.
No,
Over
thank
2
you.
decades sometimes.
No, thank you.
No, thank you.
Yeah, hot damn. So all 12 of the Leeds children kind of waiting for their mother to give birth. Mr. Leeds heads on in.
Takes a
And,
lot of blood.
and what's
Yeah.
his name? Jaffet? Jaffet Leeds?
Jaffet.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jaffet.
It
And
just
then,
makes me think of Jaffa.
Yeah.
yeah, basically dang it, why am I blanking on what the term is for the woman who delivers?
The
Midwife.
The midwife is basically coming out and she's like, the child is coming, and then they do the thing that we like. They say the title of the book.
Let
Yeah.
this be the devil.
Yeah, let this be a devil.
That part's so cool.
It's just great. You said it, not me. I'm a family guy. Yeah, I love it that they use the title. But yes, that's what she belts out. Let this one be a devil. Hence the title of the book. The midwife takes the child into her arms. And then like quickly we see the little feet, and it looks like a normal baby that turns into
Like the king.
yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, it's like decaying really quickly, an abnormal baby.
Drops the baby.
Yeah,
You careless sow.
yeah, because she drops the baby
God
immediately.
forgive.
Yeah, gives her a smack.
Yeah, careless sow smacks her in the face.
Smack. And then that's what she's like. It's not a child. It's not a child, sir. It's not a child. It's a
The
damned thing. Yeah, and then we see the terrified look there of Mr. Leeds, as we end off here on this final panel, which then also shows from under the baby blanket a tale.
Yeah.
It's a cursed, godforsaken thing. And then to be continued. Now, Ty, there's another story here of True
Yes.
and Weird that we'll kind of dive into as well. But before we move into it, thoughts. And did this remind you folks of anything? Did it strike any sort of feelings within you? Or how do you compare this to Tynion's other books, I guess?
So, I was just telling Pablo that Tynion's doing another horror book coming out later this year.
Another one.
And I think, he is really a master of his craft.
Mhm.
And I like that not everything is the same, because obviously we're in a different time period. We're dealing with this is more of like the occult versus like monsters versus conspiracy theories, or like a ghost or an entity. So I think he does a really good job drawing parallels from cryptids, because Department of Truth also dealt with cryptids. So I think it's familiar territory, but it's going into like a more narrative route. And I think that's really cool.
Mhm.
I can definitely see this evolving into possibly a bigger universe. Obviously, Boom and Dark Horse and Image all being different companies, I don't think anything's going to tie into one another. But I can for sure see these going into like an homage cover. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if they did like a Something Killing homage cover.
Yeah, well, I
Ooh,
mean,
that'd be cool.
oh no, well no, because Boom
It's true.
has
Oh.
some killing there. This is a Dark Horse book.
But they
What-
could do something similar, is what I'm saying. Like an
Yeah, I'm
homage.
sure. Tiny Onion, I'm pretty sure has
Has
a little bit of stroke within
Oh,
all these
yeah.
companies.
yeah, 100%.
So yeah, I mean for sure
I'm in for sure.
they're gonna do something like that. Yeah, I could definitely see that. Tommy Jeff, the non-traditional comic book reader in our group, how'd you feel about this book?
I enjoyed it.
Yeah, you like the evil stuff.
I do. Halloween, just like horror and like
Yeah.
all of that. Like,
Don't
sign
let
me
that
up.
Wonder Bread smile fool you.
I
He's a
mean,
psycho.
Over a decade of
Norman
my
Bates
life
under there.
in haunted houses. I mean,
Oh yeah, that's
yeah.
right.
No, I liked it. I love the pacing of it. I thought the pacing was really nice. You got enough at like the right amount of time, and it went through well. The throwback to 1735, I really enjoyed. So you get like the origin of it.
Mhm.
The coloring was amazing. The design, the art, like all of it, I thought it was great.
Yeah,
Yeah, I agree. The art is like so amazing.
Piotr Kowalski, man.
It really got me like immediately. As much as it reminds me of The Witch, it also just has its own
Oh,
like feeling, you know?
Yeah, it does have its own vibe.
Yeah. And
For
yeah,
sure.
it's super good. I'm excited to see where it goes.
Yeah,
I want more for sure.
I will say if you like The Witch, you may like this vibe. If you like cryptids, if you like Mothman prophecies, I don't know. Mothman prophecies didn't do it for me. But yeah, this is a really cool, and like now, firstly, yeah, Piotr Kowalski. The first thing I guess that I had seen from him was Mark and Draco's Violator book, and I specifically asked him in that issue 1. I'm not even a Spawn. I like Spawn, but I'm not like rushing out to get Spawn comics,
Mhm.
let alone being like, I need to read this Violator origin story. But I was like, okay, I like Mark and Draco's writing. And yeah, that first issue of Violator, I was like, this is one of the most beautiful comics I've ever seen. Like, this is crazy. What the hell? Like, and I loved it so much. So yeah, his style of drawing is very complimentary to Tynion's like writing style. It worked out so well. Yeah, I could definitely see myself being on board for this book. I'm
Mhm.
definitely pulling it.
Same.
Right?
Yeah.
This is going to end up in my pull list. I need to see where this goes, how this ends, and I want this same creative team doing more cryptids.
Yeah, for sure. It would be
comics.
really cool to have like if they did a bunch of them.
And hit me up if you want
The
to write
big ones.
a Honey Island Swamp Monster comic. I don't know if I'm
Yeah.
giving that idea away. I mean, not that clearly, I'm sure somebody already probably has something out there, but whatever.
You do it.
Where's that Mothman book? I don't
Oh,
think I'm
they're-
gonna do it as good as
they're out
Tynion,
there.
but maybe
Actually,
I will.
Department of Truth did a Mothman cover.
Did
I
they?
have it
Mhm.
somewhere in my room.
So I'm expecting that this next round of stuff to be Mothman. I like. I think Master Shake 61. Is it pump? Is this pumps? Are you Master Shake 61? Talking about how we need to make channel emotes for YouTube, and then Johnny California said we need a baby in a biker jacket emoji. So-
What are you guys
I was
up
doing a
to?
referencing- Sorry, I'm not reading any comments here.
We really need somebody to be doing that.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll get on
Maybe.
that.
But what are
it
you guys
is
up to
Pumps.
in there?
Pumps, our co-host of the Abdominal Stretch Saturday mornings
way.
here on the Deep Issues Nerdcast in the chat. Thanks for the support, Pumps. Yeah, I'm in for this book. I'm definitely, if we're gonna pull it, wait for the trade. I'm gonna once more probably also get the trade,
Same.
pulling it as well because I do want the single issues. Maybe once we compile them, we'll see if we can finagle our way into James Tynion's Stratosphere and maybe lock in an interview and get some signed copies that we'll give away here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pulling it, did he? Is
Yeah.
that what you're saying?
Definitely. Yeah.
Getting a trade
Both.
tie.
Yeah, I definitely gonna add it to the pull list, and I might even go as far as getting it graded, buying a graded copy.
This guy, wow.
Wow.
That's high praise. You're like, I need to find this.
I need a graded copy.
I know James Tynion's doing a signing tour. What else has he announced aside from Emerald City Comic
Oh
Con?
Jesus!
You have this information readily
I
on
know.
hand.
I literally was at Frankenstein's like, oh hey, you know, Tinyn's doing a new book, and he's like, oh yeah, what's it called? I was like, I got the email.
Look,
'cause
this
I'm-
gonna be a
I'm-
devil.
No, I
What it's called? Because
no, because I was part of the Tiny Onion. I don't know if I ever told you. I was part of the Tiny Onion Club. I had to pay like
Whoa.
$300 a year, and I got exclusive variants, and I got access, like a access card. So if I ever saw him in person, I got additional signings for free. So
Well,
Ty flexing on us right
Yeah.
now.
He really
Whoa,
is.
I get you, Mr.
That's when I had a
Tiny
job.
Onion Club.
it's called Exquisite Corpses. I'll pull it up right.
oh yeah, you sent that to
Oh
us.
wow.
Yeah, there's like the Fox Killer. There's different covers, and it's kind of cool too because this is this from Boom? No, this is from Image, and
Tiny Onions everywhere, man.
But here's the thing. So Jay Lee did Something Killing the Children. First number one, he did a cover, very famous. Also did one for House of Slaughter, and then another tie-in. But they're doing an homage to it for this comic in a Image. This is Jay Lee's cover.
Oh, nice.
Oh wow.
That's so cool.
Yeah, and it looks very similar to the Something Killing number one cover. So
Okay, so they're gonna definitely do.
I think it's what it is. It's the artist, as long as the artist is okay with it.
Yeah, why not?
So if Werther Delader is down, I mean, hell, he'll do a cover for Let This Be the Devil.
In the back of this book, by the way, there is also a little short story, which is True Weird. And this one is called A True Weird Story. And this one's called Shattered and Shook. And maybe I'm not diving deep enough into this. But I want to say they're saying the first in a new series of True Weird Tales. True Weird Tales of Cryptids from James Tynion. No, yeah, I guess I don't know. This is the and this is previews. Oh no, I'm sorry. This is Dark Horse's website. But there's a little story in the back called Shattered and Shook, by Rachel Deering and art by Jesse Lonergan. Sorry, and letters by Aditya Bidcat. I don't know if I said that right. But what's crazy about this is I looked at the art instantly and I was like, Jeff Lemire, kind of from the first
Yeah.
Mhm.
couple of
It definitely-
panels. But it's not Jeff Lemire.
It does give that vibe though, for sure.
It does, right? Yeah, I guess. And it's about some people that move. I don't know. Maybe this is the one thing we won't give away. But there really is a cool. Why did you have something to say, Ty? You look shocked about that.
No. I'm trying to look this up. True Weird Volume 1.
Because this is like a true weird story. Let this one
Right.
be a devil about the Leeds family. But then there's this like little true weird story in the back called Shattered and Shook.
There's a trade paperback coming.
Yeah, I mean, inevitably, but what's the little black and white story in the back of it?
It says True Weird is a black and white anthology series featuring stories of ordinary people going head to head against the extraordinary based on true accounts.
Oh, yeah.
Featuring an all-star lineup of writers and artists describing encounters with cryptids, ghosts, paranormal phenomena, medical oddities, and all matter of the strange.
So maybe this is somebody's encounter with the Jersey Devil?
That's what I thought it
Yeah.
was when I read it.
That's how I
Did
interpreted
you guys read
it.
it? I'm sorry, I didn't get to read it.
Oh yeah.
I do like that they did this though, because it reminds me of like Tales of the Black Freighter from like the Watchmen-ish
Right.
comics.
Yeah.
How there's like little.
Exactly what it reminded me
Well,
of.
because James Tynion did Blue Book, and that was like the alien one, and that was like white and blue and black. So I think this is
Interesting.
just kind of jumping off of that. I could be wrong, but
I don't think I could be wrong on it. I don't think it is an encounter with the Jersey Devil.
It's an encounter with something.
Yeah, it's definitely an encounter with something, but the way that it seems to portray and be affected within the encounter makes me think it's something else.
right,
Because there's
it's like possession.
It
like a
doesn't-
It's
possession
it's not like the
doesn't talk
Jersey
about the
Devil, but
Jersey
it's
Devil at all.
something.
like I'm getting like Exorcist style vibes,
Mm.
right.
if that makes sense.
Yeah, really cool little short story there. And then it looks like they finally announce issue 2, which is going to be on sale on
March
26th.
26th. Jinx, you owe me a soda.
All right. But yeah, this is let this one be the devil from James Tynion and the Tiny Onion crew and all the fine folks at Dark Horse Comics. It is dropped today at your local comic shop. Give it a read. Let us know what you think. This was a really, really great read. Once more, we're all on board with it. What else are you gonna say? James Tynion, you're right. He's a master at his craft and is great at what he's doing here. I do have this copy of Stray Dogs #1, and my favorite comment definitely comes from Master Shake 61. So I'll be shipping him this issue of Stray Dogs.
What's the comment?
Yeah, what's the comment? I
Uh,
thought they had a like to everything. I thought they had to like
Share our
answer a
photos.
question that we had.
Oh, do we have a
Like-
question? Okay, do you want to? No, I'm just gonna. Him and Johnny California were the two bigger participators in here.
Yeah, absolutely.
But there's a comment in here about how, let's go back. There was a good one. About how he once had an encounter with a cougar. How'd they go
Wait,
down
wait,
into
wait.
the
Cougar as in like a cougar, or cougar as in like a cougar?
as in a cougar?
Cougar.
Ah, like a cougar.
Yeah,
Hey, come here, girl.
I gotta go.
I'm sending you this comic,
late.
Pops.
He's still not sharing the comment with us.
Show your work, Pablo.
Yeah, Pablo.
Okay, hold
we
on.
have to agree to
What?
this.
I'll just give it to him
Did
because I
not-
know who he is. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, that's what
No.
it seems like.
No, there is a hilarious comment in here, man. I have to go back through all the comments. Hold on, let me see.
Yeah,
How
Man,
funny
this
was
is
it?
just dead air now.
Okay, fine. I trust you.
Well, I mean, just
You guys
make
just
sure
don't trust me now.
send it to us in the group chat.
Fernie is in our IG live here. Maybe
Fernie, what up?
we should give it to Fernie.
No,
You already said-
cannot. Yeah, you've already said
You
someone.
are-
You cannot go back on this.
Yeah, I know. I'm not.
They
going
are
back on
actually
it. I know
strict
you guys are
about this.
pressuring me right now. I'm saying, look, man, it was a comment about an encounter with a cougar. I'd thrown it up on our screen at some point. I can't believe
okay.
you guys just didn't read it. Okay.
I can't see
I'm
that.
I
sorry,
can't see
I'm
that
busy
screen.
operating the camera.
Yeah, we're producing back.
Yeah,
there.
yeah. Ty, you're on a dating app over there. Don't you lie. to me right now.
No,
You're
that's-
swiping
Yo.
left, swiping right.
Ty's got some flirting.
I
You
am
know, he knows how to flirt.
I am literally looking at comics.
Yeah.
No, yeah, we know that. But like,
I'm
you've got,
really
you've got some
looking at
moves.
comics.
We're doing something cool, guys.
I'm looking at comics.
No, thanks for joining us. Let this one be a devil at your local comic shop. Stay tuned. We're going to be giving away a lot more comics. We're going to do an official kind of like Instagram giveaway. Ty's like pressuring me into being organized and stuff and not just randomly giving shit
Yeah.
out. I'm just saying, look, if you're in the chat, I'm giving you some stuff. Johnny California, I'll send you some stuff too. We're just gonna send you some shit because we got really cool shit that needs to be given away. I'll send you a copy of the comic as well. Cool. Is there anything else we want to plug or talk about before we roll out, folks? Anything your little heart's desire?
You gonna-
Stand up for what you believe in.
Aw.
Fucking right. Stand up for what you believe in, Tommy Jeff. That's there's nothing could be better.
like don't feeding the animal.
Yeah. Don't feed the animal.
Always feed the animals. Make friends.
Stand up for what you believe
I know we're all
Hey,
Fantasies of God. Fantasies.
comic books. Dang, the music ended before.